Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everybody. Welcome back. I hope I didn't scare you too much with my sudden introduction. Argon jump scare. Is it called a jump scare if there's no visual elements to it? Like if it's just a purely audio jump scare, is it still a jump scare or is it like something else? Is it like an ear scare? I don't know. I was trying to think of a witty terminology for it. A thump scare. Karita, you beat me. That's way better. That's 1,000 times better. Just means it makes you jump. That's probably fair. That's probably accurate, you know. Hope you're all having a wonderful week so far. And a good time. I realize the Game Awards are apparently on right now. I only know that because I happened to see it on my YouTube homepage while I was like getting ready for the stream. Thankfully, I don't know how much of an audience the Game Awards shares with like Stardew Valley streamers. Like I feel like the people who come to watch like a chill Stardew Valley stream like this are not the same kind of people who typically tune into the Game Awards. I could be wrong, but gonna be popping in and out to watch the Game Awards at the same time with the BF. No worries, Allie. And I guess I stand corrected now. How does something like a Game Awards even get started? Like, could I just, like, does some guy just be like, yo, I'm gonna give some awards to some games? And then he just does it? And who says that he gets to be the one that does it? I know it's like a crowd vote thing, but how do you even, like, begin a business franchise like that? Anyway, I'm not here to discuss the minutia of award shows. Instead, I'm here to show you some new and fresh, fancy fan art. We actually have a new piece of fan art, courtesy of the Discord. ! Discord if you'd like to join and share your own fan art over there. But for right now, we just got this one lovely piece, courtesy of Autumn on YouTube. Autumn, I don't know if you're here right now. Oh, I do see you there right now. Hello, Autumn. Thank you for this lovely little sketch of our presentation from the previous episode. As you can see, the personification of evil incarnate right there, Penny, up on the board. Penny, I mean, technically more so the dwarf is probably the like antithesis of this challenge, because at least Penny we can marry to help mitigate the gift giving issue, but either way, it's going to be quite the grind for artifacts. Very, very good. I love this Penny, by the way, this interpretation of Penny. She's so cute. She's so sweet. Very well done, Autumn. And if you would like to share fan art yourself, like I said, ! Discord, there's a channel over there. Let us know how you want to be credited, if you want to be credited. If you don't want to appear on stream at all, then that's fine too. Just, you know, DM it to me personally. DMs are open. I digress. The dwarf would have been more appropriate, but Penny was funnier. There is something much funnier about it being Penny, right? Like this cute, timid little bookworm of a girl being such like a monolithic adversary in this challenge, and she doesn't even know it. The worst part is she doesn't even know it. Maybe that's not the worst part, but by the way, I played a little bit with the audio between streams because listening back to the previous VOD, I thought the music and game audio was like a little loud in comparison to my voice. So let me know if my changes like ruined everything. Hopefully not. I gotta get my screen region sorted here 1 second. Put this like here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, perfect. You guys have no idea what I'm doing, but let me load into the Stardewverse here. Holiday Farm incoming. I can't show you my save files because there's like spoilers in there and stuff, and just like the names and appearances of things. Okay. By the way, I was gonna say we messed up, but it was really me. I'm the one who messed up. But none of you told me that I messed up in the first episode. Maybe you just didn't realize it. Let's play a quick game. How have we messed up the challenge already? What have I done that has messed up the challenge already? Not irrevocably, but you know, it's something I should avoid doing in the future. Do you have any guesses? I'll give you a hint. It has to do with this son of a gun right up here. Hello, Frosty Mug, by the way. Hello to all the familiar faces of chat. Haley holding nothing back already. What'd she say? She just said ew. Gifting week starts on Sunday. I mean, that is sort of an issue, yes. Week passed. Yes, and what happens on the week when a week passes? What is integral on Sunday that we all of us collectively, I'm pretty sure collectively anyway, just like brain farted on. Missed traveling cart. The traveling cart's actually not that integral to this challenge now that we have access to 2 years instead of just 1. Every 7 days a week passes in Africa. I'll give you another hint. Yeah, there we go. Jess got it, probably even without this hint. The Queen of Sauce. Queen of Sauce. We have missed the recipe for a stir fry, which is a necessary gift for Leia, I want to say. Thankfully, we can catch it on the rerun on Wednesday, but I don't want to have to rely on that. So, yeah, let's all try to collectively remember Sunday. If I leave my house on Sundays without checking the television, feel free to just yell in all caps. Just go all out on me. Don't let the mods stop you. Well, don't go that crazy, but either way, it's no big deal. How are we doing as far as gift giving goes? I've given 1 gift to Linus, and like no gifts to anybody else. The dwarf, okay, the dwarf is we gotta cover our bases there for sure. This is a big week. This is a big week for this challenge, leading up to the egg festival here. I think I want to do like a whole bunch of fishing in order to get as much money as I can, because I think fishing at this point is going to be the way to do it. I want to fish like until I hit level 5 at least, so I can sell all my fish for maximum profitability. Exactly like that, Karita. You got it. You got it. No worries. I also forgot, so. So for right now, I think we just go ahead. I don't need to check the TV today. What we got here. Oh, Linus found me. That's right. I keep passing out. Okay. I don't have any furnaces actually on the on the farm. That's kind of a problem. I should probably like sort that out eventually. I'm also playing Four Corners Farm. I like totally forgot about that. Might not be a bad idea to clear this area up. It's looking kind of messy over there too. In fact, maybe I'll start with that, because I also want to start giving gifts to Leia. She's not as like finicky as Penny and the dwarf or anything like that, but Leia is up there in terms of gifts required. I need to give her like 53 gifts total or something like that. So starting as early as possible with her, especially when we're not going to be marrying her, I think is going to be pretty important. Bring some spring onions. I'm gonna real quick. I'm just gonna. Oh, I should water. Hold on, grab the watering can. Can't rely on the rain for these today. That's fine. Rain actually would have been pretty nice, because then we could like catch catfish and stuff. Checking my quests and whatnot. I don't really care about entering the Adventurers Guild at this exact moment, but it's good to know that it's available to me now. You want a Princess Leia emoji? Except it's like Leia from Stardew Valley as Princess Leia from Star Wars. You know, that could be kind of on brand. I can't be the only person in the known universe that calls her Leia, though. Like, someone commiserate with me, please. Please tell me I'm not the only person in the world that calls Leia Leia. That's her name. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and deposit all this. I'll keep this for artifact spots. We're gonna grab this for reasons. Penny likes dandelions. I want to give a gift to Penny as well at some point here. Penny likes dandelions. I'm gonna bring these just to I'm gonna put them in like my fish collection down at the beach to sell. Penny likes dandelions. You know, Leia also likes dandelions, so we can bring one of those. I don't really need this right now. Anyone else I should be gifting? I am the only one. I am the only. Everyone else calls her Leah. Everyone else is wrong. I hate to say it. I'm gonna ask Concerned Ape one day and get vindicated. Just you wait. Just you wait. Have I given Linus a leak yet? Have I given Linus a leak? I have not, so I'm gonna go give Linus a leak. Not a daffodil. You can give Haley a daffodil maybe, but Haley doesn't come out until late, and I don't want to have to wait around too much for her. When does Leia come out? Does she... You say Leia too? Thank you very much, Vethial. I appreciate you. How do I pronounce Lorelei from Pokemon? Is there any other way to pronounce it? We go give a gift to Linus, then we swoop down, we hit Penny, try and go over and catch Leia as she's coming out of her cabin, maybe, and if not, we can, like, fish outside of her cabin until she does show up. I think that's a decent plan, so let's go ahead and start there. Also, do I have anything I can give to the dwarf? I know I don't have, like, any other artifacts. He likes gemstones. Like, he definitely likes amethysts. 100%. So we're gonna give him an amethyst. Dawn Time, thank you all so much for becoming a member at the Positron level. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. It's very generous of you. We need Mr. Baroni to settle the Leia debate. Someone tweeted at him right now. He does often reply to tweets, but about pronunciation, I'm not so sure. He might be a bit more tight-lipped about it. Linus, I'm giving you a leak. Here you go, buddy. As we'll talk as well. For a second, I thought I forgot my fishing rod. That would have been kind of a disaster, but thankfully not. Alright, run over here. It's quite the detour to the dwarf, not gonna lie. Oh, he didn't say homie this time. Oh, that's because it's a love gift. What does he say for love gifts? Leon? That's not my name. I'm Chloe. Union Ozi Hus Se. He doesn't seem that enthused about it. Anoe na hu nia huns upa muis. Need Charlie in here to translate. Anyways, that should be another in the gift log for the dwarf. Yep, loved gift. You'll love to see it, literally. Hey there, Lady Lee. Happy to see you as well. I know it's early, but don't forget the money ahead of the Egg Festival, and unless I'm getting confused with the Price of Perfection VODs. No, Lucien Vela? Lucien? I'm gonna say Lucian, because that's how that name sounds in my head. You are not getting confused. You are absolutely on point. I need to sell I need to sell in order to get money ahead of the Egg Festival. That would not really be a concern in the Price of Perfection, because I needed to buy, like, 1 strawberry seed in that challenge. Okay. Where's Penny at 9 o'clock on a Monday morning? Also, hold on a second. Harvey. Harvey is kind of a difficult one to catch for gifts, so while I'm running by, I think I can give you a spring onion and, like, you're cool with that? That's such a nice gift. Okay, cool. Reading or library? That's what I was thinking. She's either on this bench down here or, like, under the tree. I don't think I have anything for Marnie right now. Okay, there we go. Does Marnie like daffodils? Hold on, I got my spreadsheet here. I mean, Marnie's kind of out of the way now, but I'm gonna check just to see how rough Marnie is as far as, like, gifts. Oh, she's not too bad. We can wait on Marnie. I'm not too concerned about that. You know what annoys me? The dwarf dislikes milk despite wanting to try it. He doesn't even have any special dialogue. I never even realized it. It never crossed my mind for a single instant. But you know what? That is that is kind of infuriating. All right, Penny gets the daffodil. That's dandelion, sorry, and we'll talk to her as well. Good. All right. Any Leia aficionados? Can you tell me what time Leia leaves her cottage? Like, have I already missed her, or is she still gonna come by here at some point? I don't know why I have this wood on me, for the record. Late in the day. We can wait. I know she does go to the saloon around, like, Well, that's only on, like, Friday and Saturday. I'm pretty sure that she goes to the saloon. Welcome to the stream, Frog. Hold on, I had a set. I can't read your name because this fish decided to interrupt. Froggy-jo. Little sunfish action. 10:30 or 11. Got it. We're gonna get well acquainted with her schedule, I'm sure. With her schedule. I think any of our forage that we have right now, she'll be partial to. I'm okay with that. I know these are not going to be the most profitable fish in the world in this section of the world here, but better than not earning any money while we wait for her. Oh, there she is. Can I get a fish before... Okay, you know what? We're just going to go get her. There you go. Really nice gift. Love to see it. Why did I become a farmer? I want to make tons of money! Twirls mustache. This is more real than living in the city. Does Jas only likes things that Haley likes. That's something I learned while doing the research for this challenge. Is that there's a significant amount of crossover between the gifts for Haley and the gifts for Jas, which kind of makes sense as to why, like, I guess they're two of my favorite characters. All right, we're gonna go ahead and deposit some of our goodies up here. It takes a significant amount of time to actually go out of your way to give gifts, I'm realizing. Who would have thought, right? All right, and now we're gonna go fish at the beach. Francis, thank you for being a member for 7 months at the Positron level. Holy moly. Thank you so much for that. Been a while since I caught a stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well indeed, yes. Getting ready for the holidays and stuff here. I hope you're also doing well yourself. I was pleasantly surprised. My dad, who I get to see like twice a year at max, is in town visiting for the weekend. As such, there won't be a Friday stream tomorrow because I'm going to be spending some time with him. I'm just doing this so we can meet the wizard, by the way. It's going to be important later on. Yeah, so he's in town for the weekend for a little early Christmas visitation. And I'm excited. Hopefully all of you get to spend the holidays, whatever holidays you may celebrate, with whoever you want to spend them with. Even if you just spend it with yourself, that's also cool. Little lost book. We gotta clear them out. We gotta clear out the lost books over time. Eventually they will run out. They can't stymie my artifact hunt forever. Yo, another artifact spot. 3 lost books? I see this as an absolute win. Alright, I'm going to deposit all this gobbledygook for right now. Deposit, like, literally everything. And then we're just going to fish. We're just going to fish my little flowy heart out. 69 people watching right now. Wouldn't have it any other way. I still never have the viewer number, like, in front of me while I'm streaming. I always just find it, like I'll be fixated on it way too much if I do have it visible. This is the greatest artifact day of all time. Gets 3 books. This is a good place to spend Christmas? Aw. Argon love to you, Karita. If we haven't already, might want to get the wood to unlock the other side of the beach for more artifact spots. I was thinking about that. I mean, we'll need to unlock that eventually for marriage potential anyway. It is kind of like, it's just another little trip that you have to go out of your way for, though, too, so it's kind of annoying. Not a high priority for me right this exact second. Right now, I think I need to focus as much as possible on early money making. At least ahead of the Egg Festival here, in order to get as many strawberry seeds as possible. and then we can start focusing on other pursuits. But it's a good shout out. Trying to think if I have any fun anecdotes. Ooh, first iridium fish, I'm pretty sure. Very, very nice to see. Nice, relaxing fishing stream so far, anyway. That's the irony of this challenge right now, is that all this relaxing fishing time is... these are the shoulders upon which the rest of this giant of a challenge will be built. Like, I feel like after like, calming fishing throughout the spring, things are going to go absolutely nuts. Mother catch, by the way. Mother may I. Gifting is so stressful. So true, Wickedy. Hello, Wickedy, by the way. Christmas, despite being, like, one of my favorite times of year as far as just, you know, the spirit of the holiday and everything, and, you know, exclamation point optimism and all that good stuff. Just the jolliness and the cheer. The act of actually, like, having to go out and buy and give gifts and tell other people what gifts I want is more stressful than I would like it to be. I'll put it that way. Not gonna sell any fish just yet. I was just looking at the time up here and I realized it's gonna be Willie's closing time pretty soon. Wish everyone in Stardew took gift cards. Yo, that's not a bad idea. And how much they like the gift depends on the value of the gift card. And that changes per villager. Yo, we could set up a whole economy. And Linus just hates the gift cards 100% of the time because he doesn't go shopping. In order to give Haley a loved gift card, it has to be worth at least $100,000. She won't settle for anything less. Well, she'll settle. Like, she'll still like it. She'll still be appreciative, but you really want it. You gotta buy her love, that one. Except she does like coconuts, which are... The calm before the I talked about this a bit in the previous stream, but my mom asked me for a wish list of things to like buy for Christmas / my birthday. And I finally sat down today and like actually put one together. That's a good gift right there. And it literally, I have like 10 things on that list. And it took me about almost like close to an hour to think of those 10 things. I was racking my brain as hard as possible. Gift card, I mean diamond. Made of tomato. And like, to give you an idea of how hard I was racking my brain, 2 of the entries on that 10 entry list were literally, one of them was pillows, because like I could use some new pillows, I guess. And one of them was candles. I don't even really like candles that much. But you know, like, some candles around wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, I guess. And I'm like, what do people normally buy other people for gifts? And candles is the first thing that came to mind for some reason. But for the most part, I'm honestly just like hoping for like money and or gift cards. Pillows are great, so true. The value of a good pillow cannot be overstated. Like, I think my pillow that I currently have on my bed right now is pretty subpar. It's gotten quite flat, and I like a girthy pillow. I like a pillow that has a lot of heft to it in order to support my large head. And I feel like every day that goes by where I don't get a new pillow, I get like a slight little bit worse sleep than I would otherwise, which is not ideal to say the least. Oh shoot! All right, we just gotta balance this out again. Thankfully, the treasure chest does not go away. We're solid. We're vibing now. Hold on, I see someone either super chat or gifted or did a membership thing. But I'm so focused on the rusty spur. Yes, Penny's gonna love this rusty spur. And a frozen geode to boot. Rebescapades, thank you for being a member for 7 months at the Electron level. You can never have too many pillows. You could probably have too many pillows. Although making a pillow fort is a severely underrated activity as well. I need a squishmallow. Pray tell, what is a squishmallow? I tell people I just want a plant in a pot. It's a gift that lasts as long as I can keep it alive. So you want to work for your gifts, is what I'm understanding. You don't want a gift that you can just enjoy. You want to have to. You want responsibilities. I can respect it. No. Self-affirmation from taking care of a potted plant. There's no feeling quite like it. Yo, rusty spoon! These artifacts are coming hot and fast. I've never been so excited to see a rusty spoon, let alone to go give it to my future wife. Squishmallows. People talking about Squishmallows. Squishmallows has a Snuggie vibe in my brain. Anyone remember the Snuggie? Like the blanket that has arms? Well, I guess you have the arms. The blanket has the arm holes. Exactly 2 Squishmallows, and they're both frogs. Oh, I think I'm starting to paint a picture of what a Squishmallow is. Eating pizza straight out of the oven is the worst form of self-torture, but I'm starving. Yeah, I often make the mistake of eating a pizza when it's, like, way too hot to be eating. Like, I'll take it out of the oven, I'll wait for, like, 10 minutes for it to cool down. It still won't have cooled down sufficiently, but I'm hungry, so I'll eat it anyway. And then I'll burn the roof of my mouth, and it'll feel all, like, wrinkly and gross for, like, a day. And I never learned my lesson. There's a new iteration of the Snuggie called the Comfy. Can you just do that? Can you just call something like a normal word like that? The Comfy? Number 1, that's a Pokemon. Number 2 is just like, you know, a word. Like, how do you trademark something like that? Who remembers Pillow Pets, though? I feel like Pillow Pets might have been past my time. I was a Tamagotchi man. I don't know if they're mutually exclusive forms of pets, but I did have a Tamagotchi for a while. Literally don't remember anything about it. I think I had it for like 2 weeks and then it died. Yo, but you struck something nice there with chat with or struck something nice there with chat with the Pillow Pets. Many people have pillow pets or had pillow pets. I don't know if it was a pillow pet, but I do distinctly remember having it was like a beanbag ladybug. And you could put it in the microwave. Like, this is not a joke. This was not like me being a stupid kid. It was on like the tag of the thing. You're supposed to like take it. It's like a felt ladybug with like something inside of it, a la beanbags. I don't know if it exactly was a beanbag. You put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds. You take it out. It's nice and warm. It smells like cinnamon, and it was very cozy. Is this ringing bells for anyone else, or did I make that up? Because I distinctly remember having that. I don't know what happened to it, and I've never seen anything like it since. Like a toy that you can put in the microwave. I mean, maybe there's a reason I haven't seen anything like it since. Maybe it existed on the market for 6 months before, like, 4 people's houses burned down as a result of overuse. Probably rice inside. True story. See, that's my mom right there. She's a mom. What was that thing? Thank you. I knew I wasn't lying, but I wasn't sure if it was just the active imagination of a child. Do you remember what it was called, or like where you got it, or anything like that? 'Cause I wouldn't mind getting another one, honestly. Also, hello, Mom. Is Dad there watching this with you? Say hi to Dad if he's there too. Hi, Dad. Getting close to passing out here. Eating pad filled with beans. I mean, that sounds about right. I'm just trying to remember, like, a name or anything for it. I remember what it looked like. It had, like, these big beady eyes, like, almost like googly eyes. And I don't remember if they were, like... Well, they probably weren't plastic, because you wouldn't put that in the microwave. They were probably just, like, felt like the rest of it. Dad's here chuckling. Hey, Dad. Love the good vibes of fishing. I'm almost gonna miss it when we actually have to do work for this challenge. Actually, you know what? I am gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it a great deal. Uh-oh. We're good? We're still good? Okay, yeah. I can never remember how much energy fishing takes. I know it takes, like, less energy as you level up, but not substantially less. Go, perfect timing for this seaweed, though. Get at least 1 or 2 extra casts in here. Go, more seaweed. We're gonna keep this train rolling all night long like Lionel Richie. I've been kind of on a bit of a nostalgia kick lately, I'm not gonna lie. Every so often, I'll just remember so many things from, like, not necessarily my childhood, but my youth, growing up on YouTube and that sort of thing, and just on the internet in general. And I'll, like, have a day where I just go back and I look at things that, or not even, sometimes, like, multiple days, like a week even, where I'll just go back and, like, look at things and look up things that stick in my mind from so long ago. One of those was, Rhett and Link's video where they sing Lionel Richie's song all night long. Literally all night long. Alright, we're gonna bring these back with us. Bring all this non-fishing stuff back. Might as well. Alright, and then Chloe can go pass out on the beach over here. I went back and watched that, and then I got caught, fell down a rabbit hole watching a bunch of Rhett and Link's old music videos. Today, I actually went back through my Google Drive, and I read some of the old fan fiction that I worked on. By the way, level 5 fishing hype. Fished were 25% more. Yes, please. Ooh, rainy day. This is actually good. I think we should go fishing for catfish today. Because they're, like, some of the most valuable fish I can get, especially if it's raining. I gotta take advantage of that. Alright, no reason to check the TV, right? I think we're good. We're gonna need another chest in short order here. Didn't I make another chest? I really thought I did. We're gonna make another one just to be sure here. Catfish is a gift for Willy too. That's also very true. One day I'm gonna have to, like, go around and just get a bunch of wood as well. That's gonna have to be a chore we do one of these days. But for now, let's take all our minerals and stuff and move them to this chest over here. Designated mineral, geode, artifact, whatever chest. These artifacts, have I given Penny 2 gifts this week? I have not, so we can give Penny either the rusty spoon or the spur. Either way, she's gonna get both of them. Take all this stuff over there as well. Okay. Oops, take the spur. Spur back out, please. Hey there, bloodstained crow. Alright, we're gonna go fishing again today. Do I need anything with which to go fishing? Some spring onions might not be the worst idea to have on hand, just in case. And then I should go... Have I given Linus 2 gifts? I have. I've given the dwarf 2 gifts, I'm pretty sure. Leia's probably not going to come out of her cottage on a rainy day, is she? So I don't know if I can actually get to her. I can give something to Harvey. Harvey might not be a bad bad candidate here. He also needs a lot of gifts, so I've given him a spring onion already. What else does Harvey like? Uncle Doctor? What are your preferred gifts here? No one knows because no one chooses to marry you. He likes daffodils. I'll give him a daffodil. That I can manage pretty easily, I'm sure. Coffee? I don't have any coffee on hand, unfortunately, and I'm not at liberty to go to the saloon to buy some either. He's getting a daffodil. Not even the silver quality one. We're saving that for Haley. How's the run coming along? So far, so good, but, I mean, we're very early on, and I feel like we won't know how well we've done in the early game here until the late game. So we see how it pays off. Alright. Rusty Spur for Penny, Daffodil for Harvey. I think we just send it here now. Oh, I should... The Wizard. The Wizard, the Wizard, the Wizard. I mean, I don't really have any good gifts for the Wizard. I do want to go talk to him and meet him soon because he also requires a lot of gifts. But most of them are the geode minerals, and I don't really want to open these geodes right now either. I think, I mean, I could open like some. We'll open like 4 geodes maybe. Scratch that one. 4 geodes total. And see what we get, and then we'll give something to the Wizard. You can go over there at some point later today. No coffee on hand. You've changed. Hey, it's only spring 9th. You gotta give me some more time here. Harvey hates anything that might be remotely unhealthy. I noticed that. He has a strong dislike for, like, rice pudding and stuff. I'm like, Harvey, you gotta chill out every now and again, buddy. Atmouse officially unlocked, by the way. Look, he just stole $60 by... He dragged me home from the beach and took $60 straight out of my pocket. Dare you. Oh, it's daffodil season and leeks galore. I'll take it. These daffodils make for a good gift. I think Harvey also likes leeks, I'm pretty sure. I'm not even going to check because, I mean, leeks are so healthy. How can he not like it? Harvey's favorites. I just want to make sure I haven't already given him a leek. I've only given him a spring onion, so we're all right. Give the leek to George, too. I'm not super worried about George because he has literally 3 gifts that I have to give him over the course of 2 years. Red mushroom, I'll accept it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to fulfill that one. Not gonna lie to you, Willie. Don't need that, really. And I'm gonna go fishing right outside of Penny's place. She does come out on rainy days, because I know she likes to stand outside the museum. And she stands there and she's like, I don't want to, I'm just standing here so I don't get wet, and I'm going to go inside a little bit. Who knows why she doesn't actually just, like, go inside right away, but I guess maybe she just enjoys the rain. Can I give Harvey couscous? Unfortunately, couscous does not exist in this game, Mom. But I'm sure Harvey would love it if it did. Couscous it's a healthy food, right? Like, I feel like it's one of those quintessential healthy foods, or am I confusing it with quinoa? Or are they the same thing? But, you know, culturally differentiated. Yo, catfish. No quality stars on it, but we'll take it all the same. Penny's got to be coming out soon, right? It's raining where you are too right now, such immersion. I wish it was raining. This time of year, we just get snow. It's actually pretty mild right now, though. Weather is not so bad. It'll probably get colder again, but for now, I'm enjoying the nice, balmy 1 degree Celsius that it was today. At least when I looked at my, like, temperature thing. Couscous and quinoa are different grains. Quinoa is the healthy one. Is couscous not healthy? I've never known a non-healthy grain. Oh, another catfish. Catfish, you can't take them for granted. Like, there's no guarantee we catch this catfish. especially with only level 5 fishing, but every catfish we do catch is a pretty penny in our pocket. No pun intended. Alright, Penny, are you... She's still in her room. Okay. I'm gonna take a risk here of missing her as she leaves her room to go over to Harvey. Harvey, how would you like a leak on this trying Tuesday afternoon? Here you go, pal. Texas, the high was 77 degrees Fahrenheit today. That's like really cold for Texas, isn't it? I mean, it's still very warm compared to here, but I feel like that's cold for Texas. I always think of Texas as this like sweltering inferno. I know it's not like the hottest of the states. That's probably Arizona, he says confidently. Maybe California. Okay, I might... Ooh, that was rough. That was rough because that was a treasure and a catfish all in one. Florida. Texas is an absolutely sweltering inferno. I knew it had to be up there. I mean, it's so close to the equator. How could it not be? Hey, Chalo G. How are you doing? Good to see you. Happy to see Argon streaming again. I'm happy to be streaming again for the first time in a little while. I thought honestly that I would be like rustier than I am when it comes to commentary and stuff. Not that I've ever been like, you know, that good, but I guess people do watch me for a reason. Oh, there's Penny. Penny, I've got a rusty spur with your name on it. All right, good stuff. That actually kind of sounded like a veiled threat, but I promise it was a loving gesture of kindness, and she took it exactly that way. Say hello to the monkey, everybody. All right, Clint. Show me something good here. Frozen geode. A little copper. You know I'm never going to turn my nose up at it. That's an artifact. We can give that to the dwarf. Okay, that's good for the wizard. As is that. I'd like to keep them for crystallariums if we can, but I don't think it's like super necessary either. Clint, do you like anything that I have? Probably not. Yo, she just like sits on this bridge, tutoring Vincent and Jazz today. I mean, you can go hang out under the awning. It's probably better for you than sitting on like the slippery edge of a bridge. Last thing I want is for you to fall in. Haley might be out of her room, and I can't resist the opportunity. Yes, hello, hello. I've already given Emily a daffodil. I'm fairly confident in that one. Emily, daffodil, yep. Alright, we're gonna go meet the wizard, and I'm gonna give him this piece of granite and just hope for the best. I can't wait around for crystallariums just because it'll take so long. I feel like I have to give him some of these things. So we're gonna hope that I can get some more granite from a geode later on. There's Jazz. Jazz likes daffodils? Question mark? I haven't given her anything. Take a shot in the dark here. I love presents, thank you. She sounded pretty happy to me. You love to see it. All right. Here we go. It's snowing where you're at? Not currently snowing for us, but I wouldn't be surprised if it picked up at some point. All right. Little wizardly detour. Many thanks. This item has some very interesting properties, like the ability to construct immaculate kitchen counters. All right, wizard, we're off to a good start. We got a long way to go. We got a long way to go with this fella. Hello, Radioactive Blaze. Happy to see you. One of the most underrated parts of streaming, in my opinion, is getting to, like, become familiar with people's names as they come into the stream. Like, so many people that are in here, just about everybody that's in here, I've, like, seen in here before, and I recognize your name. And it's just such a cool feeling. Like, see, like, this community grow before your very eyes. I feel like it's never... I mean, it's kind of a nebulous concept, but it is still a concept that I thoroughly enjoy about streaming. I just felt the need to bring it up. Alright, we're going to go ahead and leave the green algae here. What reason, I don't necessarily know. I think maybe someone likes algae soup. Alright, we'll save this, save this. Yo, we got some good back gifts here. Like, that's already the next week of gift for the dwarf right there. And then now I think we go and spend the rest of our day fishing in a good spot to get some good quality catfish. That is going to be my plan anyway. Way more fun and less smelly than a bar. Amen to that. I can probably count the number of bars and clubs that I've been into in my entire life on a single hand. And I can count the number of times that I've enjoyed the experience on 0 hands. Ooh. I'm sure some, like, not all bars and clubs and that sort of thing are created equal. Little bubble spot. Oh, I can hit it. Nice. Maybe I just haven't been to the right ones yet. The closest I've been is I went to a casino one time for a friend's birthday, and that was a great time. I won like $40. That was pretty cool. But I did not consume any adult beverages at the time either. I mean, I'm just not a fan of alcoholic drinks, so that's probably kind of a non-starter for most clubs and bars to begin with. Oh, hold on. Catfish alert. And not the internet kind. I'm fighting for my life out here against this catfish. I didn't realize these things were, like, so nasty. I've caught one of these at, like, level 0 before, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how such a thing is doable by mere mortals, but I'm pretty sure I've done it. Getting sloppy when it comes to fishing, maybe. Ooh, gold quality. And a nautilus shell, yet another artifact for gift giving. Hold on. I'm looking... Got an 85% on my massive paper that I handed back in November. Congratulations, Maggie. I was seeing a bunch of people congratulate you, and I had to go back and see for myself. That is a big win for sure. Very, very well done. Those sorts of things are always, like, super stressful, so it must be nice to have that one off your back. Another catfish, please. That was kind of rough. I hate when they just, like, they debate me and hang out at the bottom like that. Wait a second. Come on. No, you're not getting away that easy. Mr. Catfish. Mr. Catfish. Did the legend migrate to this? What the heck? It's the greatest catfish of all time. Calling me a chicken nuggy leap? I don't resent it necessarily, but it was unexpected. Hello, hope you're having a great day. This bubble spot is lasting a very nice long time. I'm a big fan of that. Is it possible for, like, a bubble spot to last an entire day? I've seen them last pretty long, like I want to say, like, 8+ hours in a single spot. That'd be a question for Blade, I suppose, if like a fishing bubble spot like that can last for how long it can last total. Just spent 10 hours working on a final project. Oof. I salute to you. That is quite an endeavor. I hope it turned out how you like it. I hope whatever expectations you had for it, it met and surpassed. I'm no stranger to working long days like that myself. Except my long days are usually... Ooh, hold on. Leia, have I given you a spring onion? Spring onion. I did not give you a spring onion. I'm pretty sure she likes spring onions. Really nice gift. Heck yeah. Alright. Love to see it. Sam definitely does not like spring onions. My man loves pizza. There's no person on this earth whose favorite food is pizza and like sidelights as a spring onion enjoyer. Got a huge astronomy final. You just gotta remember the mnemonic to like remember the order of the planets, and you're probably good. Astronomy can't be that complicated, right? Yo, skeletal tail. I think I've actually already given one of these. No, I give a skeletal rib. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this green algae. I see an opportunity here. Hold on. I'm getting rid of the bait as well. And you can have a Joja Cola, you weirdo. Alright. Send it. Got a final on calculus coming up. For some reason, my brain did not put two and two together. I was like, why are all these people talking about, like, final projects and exams and things? I'm like, oh, yeah, that happens at the same time of year for, like, literally everybody who's in school, huh? I guess that kind of makes sense. I've just been out of school for so long, I'm out of the loop. I'm sitting here working on my, you know, Stardew Valley video. With no deadline and no grade to be expected. And just, you know... And comparing that to your guys' struggle is not the same thing. Best of luck to all the exam goers and, you know, final projects and everything. If it makes you feel any better, I like to think of myself as a decently smart individual, at least when it comes to, like, schoolwork and stuff. We're hitting... I want to hit these bubbles again. I have to, like, get almost a max cast in order to hit them. I like to think of myself as decently smart when it comes to schoolwork and stuff, and even I, you know, had my fair share of final projects where I literally started, like, less than a week before they were due. And on most of those, you know, I managed to be creative and hardworking enough to pull it off in the end and get, like, plus 80+ scores on most things like that. But, you know, those 80s could have been 90s or 100 if I'd started earlier, so, you know, do as I say, not as I do. Start as early as possible. Alright, little coal is actually probably worth it. I mean, I want to... There's nothing I can get rid of here. I think the coal is the least valuable thing. I gotta go deposit my... I don't have a chest here, so I have to make the long sojourn to the beach. C's get degrees. It's a saying for a reason, I suppose. I think it's going to be worth it. Like, I could just keep fishing down here while I'm here now. But I think it's probably honestly more worth it to go back up and fish for catfish instead. I think they are honestly better bang for your buck. There's a moon that has your IRL name. The heck? Who named it? That's wild. I don't think anyone's going to be naming a moon Zach anytime soon. Does not seem like a very astronomical name. Best case scenario, maybe I'll have a hurricane named after me at some point. What year am I on? Exclamation point year. Actually, no, I think that'll give you the year for the prize perfection. We're on year 1. This is year 1 of the challenge. It's only 2 years long, so this first year we got to make the most of. Unless you were talking to someone else about like what year in school they're in which case, you know, my intrusions for interrupting. My intrusions for interrupting? That's not a sentence that makes sense. You knew what I meant, though, hopefully. Current in-game year 1. Let's go! I remembered to update the command. I didn't know if I trusted myself to update it or not. That's a win in my book. If there's a Hurricane Zach, it'll be a bad year because they're named alphabetically. So there'd have to be 25 prior hurricanes that year in order to qualify. That would be pretty bad. Although now that I think about it, like, is that just like, do they only get names like that if they're of a certain caliber? Like, if it's like a Category 3 hurricane or bigger? Because my brain is telling me that there surely must be more than 26 hurricanes a year, but most of them are probably not, like, devastating in any capacity or restricted to the oceans. There must be some criteria that determines whether a hurricane gets a cool name or not. By cool name, I mean like a person's name. Who decides that stuff anyway? Sometimes catfish, like I don't know what the logic is with catfish sometimes. All right, we can get one more cast in here before we need to refill energy. They get named when they reach tropical storm status, which is based on wind speed. Is tropical storm like a category -1 hurricane, or is tropical storm a different classification altogether? Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh gosh, this is not good. Can I cancel? Can I cancel? Can it cancel me? Cancel me? Cancel. I'm gonna get exhausted here. Yep, I feel sluggish from overexertion. Well, I hit level 6 fishing today is the real question. I did not hit level 6 fishing yet. But there's still time. Otherwise, we're not in a great spot. An average year yields 14 named storms. I mean, if the storm has to be like destructive in some capacity for it to get a name, then that is mildly terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. Being a bit frosty mode. Tropical storm is under 74 mile/hour wind speed. Now, over that, it's a category something hurricane. Category. Does it start at category 0 or does it go category 1? The answer to that question will tell you whether the people who define categories of hurricanes are computer programmers or not. They're starting at index 0. I don't need this driftwood. I also don't need these rice shoots. Alright. I'm gonna go deposit my fish again. And then I'll probably spend the rest of the night fishing at the beach. I don't think... Now that it's this late, I think it's not worth the opportunity cost. Category 1 to Category 5. I'm so disappointed. I'm a person who starts counting from 0 a lot of the time. I'm not gonna lie. I've done enough computer programming that, like, index 0 counting is my default in a lot of cases. I'm not like a total psychopath. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna go to the grocery store self-checkout and like put my fruit on the scale or whatever. Well, I guess this doesn't really work, but pretend that it does. And it'll ask me like, how many apples do you have? And I'll be like, I have 0 apples when I have 1 apple. I wouldn't do something like that. That's insane. But I will, trying to think of a good example. Like the names of my files and stuff for like videos and things, I often start them with the 0 prefix or suffix, I suppose. Index 0 counting makes sense in a lot of places. It's not that insane. I think I try to shoehorn it into a lot of places where it doesn't necessarily fit, or is not necessarily needed, though. Just to be like, hey, hello, fellow programmers. I know arrays. Hurricane Hannah dissolved before hitting land. That's good to hear. Is Hurricane Hannah a recent one? Like, what letter are we up to on, like, this year, in 2022? Are we up to H? Is Hannah, like, one of the more recent ones, or is this outdated information? Have a good one, Illumina. Gotta go work on a vid. I hope you enjoy your time doing so. Not gonna lie to you guys, I was gonna work on my video today, the one I've been editing for so long, but then I got, like, distracted by a bunch of other stuff and did not end up doing that. I've been working on it for so long that I'm probably, like, overdue a couple breaks anyway, though, even though it's not as close to being done as I would like to be. So it's kind of a difficult thing to try and prioritize one way or the other. November 10th, Category 1. Last one was Nicole. Okay, so we're like halfway through the alphabet. We're definitely gonna hope we don't get to Hurricane Zach this year then. That would be a rough December, I think, for most people. I forgot to silence my phone. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that notification. How far into editing it are you? I don't want to necessarily put numbers to things. I'm over halfway through editing it for sure, as far as, like, workload. But, like, it's hard for me to really... I don't know. Hard for me to really say too much beyond that, because a lot of things that I do, I'll go back and redo if I don't like them later on, and I'll... Like, I'm the worst type of person to be working on a video like this solo. That's something I've learned from this whole process of editing this video, is not only did I bite off more than I could chew, not only is it just, like, way more ambitious than it even needs to be, but I'm a perfectionist by nature for a lot of things, and that does not bode well for any prospects of this editing. Like, I'll give you a good example here. There's a lot of moments in the video where I've, like, animated Chloe doing something. Like, I'll stitch together the sprites or whatever to have an animation of her, like, walking across the screen, or, like, showing an item, or whatever the heck whatever the case might be. And I, at one point, decided while I was, like, rewatching parts of the video, I was like, there were some points where she was just kind of, like standing there staring at the camera. And I was like, this looks too static, so I'm going to go back to every single animation and work in, like, animations of her blinking. And I made her blink in all these animations so that she'd look more alive and wouldn't just feel like a static image on the screen. And, like, it's entirely unnecessary, but it's, like, the little details like that that I think might help bring a video to life in some capacity, and, you know, it's just... I can't resist. Yo, level 6 fishing, let's go. I didn't know if I was going to make it, honestly. Alright. Still a few more days to go until the Egg Festival. We're looking okay. I've given gifts to all of, like, the more difficult people so far. The Wizard I could give another gift to. I could give the Slate to him. Otherwise, I think we're doing okay as far as gifts go. I should go, like, meet everyone, huh? Do I get money for meeting other people? I get money if I meet everyone and then give someone a gift. Well, I'll meet them at the Egg Festival. It's not that big of a deal. It'll take too long to go out of the way. They go through the whole list of names. They move to the Greek alphabet. What the heck? Names that start with Q, U, Y, or Z are not used in the naming list, apparently. That's prejudice. That's prejudice, and I will not stand for this. I want my Hurricane Yolanda. I swear there was a Hurricane Yolanda at some point. I don't know. Yo, yes! Can we get some, we don't have a Timbeeb emoji. Frick. Can we just get some dog emojis in the chat? Timbeeb has arrived. My son. My canine son. Welcome home. Welcome home. I don't know how you play and comment so seamlessly, plus watching the comments. Mom, you can't compliment me like that. It's not fair. You make me blush. Oh, Timby, will you adopt this dog? Imagine the riots in chat if I accidentally misclick no. Lose half my viewer base. Suddenly there's 70 threads on Reddit. Why does this streamer hate dogs? Argon Matrix canceled. Alright, Snooch. Sorry, buddy. You're Timbeeb? Hurricane Timbeeb when? Alright, there we go. Boycott started immediately. Where is he? I need to go water him right now. Water him and pet him. And we're gonna deposit the minerals, the geodes, and the artifacts and stuff. Then do a little something like that. Miss Chloe, Joja, yeah, 44 gold, whatever. It's fine. We're kind of hemorrhaging money a little bit, but it'll be worth it with all the fish that we're gathering. The water bowl's already full. Timbeeb, he's evolving. No, it's because it rained yesterday. I don't know where he went, but we'll see him later tonight. Well, actually, we probably won't because we're going to pass out before we get a chance to. Okay. I think I would like to go and give the wizard this slate. And then sorry, bumped my headset, which might have had a ripple effect on my microphone. My apologies. Your internet crashed, Bex? I hope you... Or wait, your internet crashed previously and now you're back? Sorry for your loss, or welcome back, whatever is more appropriate. Sauce? Sauce, you're so right. I just saw the word sauce, and immediately. Queen of Sauce, rerun. Thank you, Karita. Stir fry. We have obtained the stir fry recipe. Perfect, perfect. Not gonna lie, I would have 100% forgotten that, so thank you very much. Okay. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go give this slate to the wizard, and then we're gonna go fishing again. Does anyone know offhand, is it more profitable to fish in the mountain lake, in the river, or at the beach? Or does it not hugely matter either way? Because I've already got my chest set up at the beach, and I feel like that's the best way to go right now, as far as just like efficiency of getting the most fish possible. But I would be okay with being proven wrong. The lake? Can anyone co-sign on this, on the lake? Maybe give the wizard a quartz so I can save slate for a crystallarium. Too late, unfortunately, but it is noted. It is noted for later prospects. River when it rains, lake when it doesn't, if I remember correctly. I will give the lake a chance then. You think most people use Michael? Me and Michael, solid as they come. I think lake leads to most perfect catches, especially in early fishing levels. We're currently fishing level 6. It's still technically an early fishing level based on like experience thresholds, but if I see many people saying lake, or a lot of people saying lake, so we're gonna go ahead and do the lake today. Sturgeon, I know sturgeon is a valuable fish, but I don't think you can get that until summer. Anyone I would want to give gifts to on up at the lake? I guess Robin and stuff is up there. Robin, Demetrius, Maru, Sebastian. Already given Linus's 2 gifts. I think we're good. I would love if you would submit, even if it's unfinished, Autumn, the Price of Perfection animatic. I would just love to see whatever work you managed to get done on it. I would be super interested in seeing that, and I'm sure a lot of other people would as well. So yeah, if you're okay with sharing it, then I would be 1000% in love with seeing it. Someone who's fished a lot, the lake wins every time. Thanks, Mom. Thank you. I've only ever gone fishing in a lake personally. Well, I guess lake or pond, but... Alright, we're gonna go fishing right up here, I guess. I think this is a good spot. Actually, it's probably better to fish, like, over in the southeast quadrant, right? Do you think beach fish are worth more? Well, I'm committed now, unfortunately, but... I was just thinking in terms of, like, sheer quantity of fish I can get, but... Oh, shoot. Pickle jar rag, yes. The anthem of the chat. Pickle jar rag. EJR spam in chat, please. Has to happen at least once a stream, where it's not a real Argon stream. One day we'll get a PJR remote, and then we can truly live in nirvana. 1 million carp. For now, we will settle for the Argon love and the pickle emojis. I think they're accurate enough. Yeah, see, I don't know how worth it carp are necessarily. Like, carp are not worth a lot of money. That's probably most of what we're going to be getting here, but do like the largemouth bass and stuff that we get really offset it that much? I guess we'll find out. It'll be good to have a nice diverse selection of fish anyway. Just so we can, you know, test numbers and things. This, I'm going to say, is a largemouth bass right here. It did hang out at the bottom for quite a while. That's a chub, my mistake. I've done more than enough fishing in these here parts to tell you what is and is not one fish or another most of the time. Like, this is probably a chub or a largemouth bass. Yeah. They have a similar profile to them, they really do. Well, 1 second. I saw something about a spreadsheet, and you know I love a good spreadsheet. I should have a command to link the spreadsheet for, like, the Gift-a-Thon here, because I do have a spreadsheet, and it's linked in the Discord, ! Discord. There's a channel there where you can access the spreadsheet to see, like, what gifts I have and haven't given and all that stuff. I should have a command to show that. According to the spreadsheet I'm looking at, the lake is most profitable in spring on non-rainy days based on percentage of hooking and value of fish. You know what? I'll take your word for it. Because I've also... I feel like I've heard that before in other places. This is a bullhead. And I'm inclined to believe it. Because it exists somewhere in the back of my brain. And now you are affirming it for me. Go iron ore. It's pretty nice. Yes, definitely share the spreadsheet in the Discord. The more information, the merrier. Chub are good food for energy. Another good reason to fish here. Good to know. So don't sell the chub. Save them for energy. Is that a potential strat here? This is another bullhead. I get a perfect catch on this bullhead is the question. Take my gold star bullhead and leave. Ooh, nice quick catch there. This is a carp, 1000%. Hey there, J Nuggets. Happy to see you. Where are my iridium fish at? At what level do you start getting iridium fish? I mean, I got one previously, but I think it was as a result of bubbles. Especially high quality chub. Or how good are these chub? 35 energy per chub, per silver star chub. You know what? There are worse energies out there. Is it just me, or is Chloe not actually holding this fishing rod? It's kind of like floating in front of her. Do you see that? There's like no portion of the rod that actually touches her hands. This is a largemouth bass, or chub. Told you. We're gonna go ahead and eat this green algae. Don't eat the largemouth bass. Can you fishing? You love the excitement in chat when regulars hop in. It's like we're our own little tight-knit community around here. It's the perfect size for a stream chat, in my opinion. I do hang out from time to time in larger stream chats. Like, you know, the 5,000 plus audience member chats and that sort of thing. And it's just, it's still fun because, like, the streamers are a good time, most of the time anyway. At least the ones that I watch, I tend to enjoy. Otherwise, I wouldn't watch them, probably. But it's a different vibe, 1000%. Have a good one, Mom. Enjoy your true crime. Tell me what it is, if it's a good one. My mom is an aficionado of true crime shows and movies and that sort of thing. Documentaries. She recommends only the best. And say goodnight to Dad for me as well, by the way, if he's not... Bye. Good night, Dad. I'll talk to you later. Talk to you tomorrow, probably. It's bait. Honestly, I'm going to trash this bait. I want the open inventory spot. Just a bit of a lurch with no chatters. There are some times where I, like, will, you know, I'll be talking about something that I went on a tangent off about because I saw something in chat, and I'll talk for, like, a good few minutes, and then I'll look over in chat, and it'll be like there's been, like, 2 new messages since I started talking, and I'll be like, oh, shoot, now I have to think of something else to fill the air. Ooh, iridium chub? I'd love to see that. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this leek. Just maximize my potential profits here. And that's no grief on you guys, by the way. Like, if you don't have something to say in chat, like, if you don't feel like don't just say something for the sake of saying it. That's not good for anybody. But I probably should become more comfortable with the idea of dead air sometimes. I feel like I've gotten more okay with dead air from time to time. Even over just the course of this year of streaming. I still don't like to leave extended gaps of not speaking when I can help it, but sometimes you just, like, really can't help it. When you're trying to fill, like, a 3 to 4 hour stream window, you've probably noticed I talk about similar issues. I bring up, like, similar stories a lot of the time. You know, honestly, that's one thing I am jealous about other streamers for. I, like, don't have a life. It's one thing I really realize when I listen to other streamers. Like, they'll have, like, stories about, like, things they did at the grocery store, or times where they went out with friends, or yada yada. And I just, like, don't have any of that ammunition. I have to find other ways to fuel the fires of banter for a few hours. And I think I do a decent job of it, but, you know, it'd probably be a lot easier if I went outside of my house for more than just, you know, food. Go ahead and eat that. Hello, Neapolitan sherbet. I will give you one small anecdote that I was just talking about, like, grocery stores and stuff. For those who don't know, here's a little bit of Argon lore for you. I don't bring it up to that often, but my other job that I work at, my main job, is I work at a liquor store. And every year for the past, like, 5 years or so, around Christmas time, one of the local elementary schools, they have this event where they'll have the kids draw on... There's, like, those, you know, those paper bags that liquor stores often have that you put, like, wine bottles and liquor bottles and stuff into when you sell them. If you don't, it's because you haven't been to a liquor store, then, you know, fair enough. But they're, like, long, slender bottles that are long, slender bags of paper, of the paper variety that we put bottles into. I digress. Anyway, that's not the important part of the story. The important part is that the elementary school kids, they have them draw various things to like don't drink and drive. Like that's the general message they're trying to get across. And the kids get to be like very imaginative and creative with how they express it. Like some kids will have, you know, like big red cancel signs across bottles of wine and cars and stuff, and they'll have little comic strips that'll show like someone getting into an accident. It's very wholesome and a very nice way to, you know, then get kids ingrained with that idea of don't drink and drive early on, and it's just good for everybody. And we got those delivered just the other day to our store, and I was looking through them because I like to look through them and see like what all the kids have drawn. And one child had the audacity. I don't know if audacity is necessarily the right word, but he had the gumption. He did the whole, you know, don't drink and drive thing, and then towards the bottom of the bag, my man plugged his YouTube channel. It said subscribe to insert channel name here, and I was like, this kid's a marketing genius. He's gonna go places. I was kind of floored. I was like, wait, other people in the world around me have YouTube channels? And they're plugging them on liquor store bags? I was like, yo, go off, kid. What an absolute legend. It's like it's an absolute Giga Chad move. I'm not even gonna lie. Little marketing genius. I like had the double take when I saw it. I was like, is this real life? And he drew a little subscribe button around his channel's name. I'm gonna tell you the saddest part of the story though. I don't know what the channel's name was. Presumably because I think the story from what I can infer by having looked at the bag is that one of his teachers was not too fond of the idea of him promoting his YouTube channel on a bag that's supposed to like go against drinking and driving for some reason. I don't know what kind of buzzkill teacher would be like that. What do I toss for a geode? Probably nothing, honestly. We're gonna keep fishing here. And so I'm assuming that teacher, he or she, they like got mad at him, and they had him like cross out the name. He crossed it out in like the same color that he wrote the name in, so it was impossible to decipher the name. But you know what? he got the message across loud and clear. I'm assuming it was a he. It just seemed like a very, I don't know. The other content on the bag made it made me think it was a he, probably. It could have been a girl, I suppose, or a non-binary friend. It was just kind of an amazing thing to behold, though. The kind of story you just like can't make up because it's too ludicrous. When I go into work tomorrow, if that bag is still there, maybe I'll take like a picture of it and I'll put it in the Discord, and like, cause like I was looking at it and you can very, very faintly see the channel name like through the. Actually, maybe I shouldn't do that because I don't want to like dox anybody, but. That idea did cross my mind, just because like I was really trying to read that channel name. I wanted to give this kid their due. I wanted to give this kid their day in the sun. Go like comment on one of their videos like, "Hey, I found you through through this liquor store propaganda." Like the teacher made the kid cross it out because it's a privacy issue. Yeah, I mean, that's what I just realized when I was talking about, like, you know, sharing it on the Discord. That's probably not the wisest move, so I can definitely understand the rationale there. And the kid is 100% underage. They came from elementary schools, so. But young child, if you happen to be watching this in some world, wait a second. Puts on Sherlock Holmes hat. This child was from an elementary school. But to be on YouTube and to have a channel, you have to be at least 13 years old. Bah, 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 bah. Caught him red-handed. We got him, folks. We got him! I'm sending the police to his house right now. Although I can't be 100% sure that they were actually advertising their own YouTube channel now that I think about it. They could have just been like, what if I, like, managed to decipher it? What if I, like, managed to read the Da Vinci Code through the scribbled highlighter and it said subscribe to PewDiePie? I would feel like the biggest ignoramus on the planet. Be like, damn, he got me good. I mean, to become a big YouTuber, you gotta promote in all sorts of ways, so... What if it said subscribe to Argon Matrix? Then I would be terrified for many different reasons. Did you know bees can be many other colors than yellow? They can be purple and blue. Wait a second, I'm trying to read the message, but I'm also trying to split my focus. Purple, blue, orange, and just about any color of the rainbow. Is that actually true, or are you memeing right now? Because that sounds amazing. I want a purple bee. The grind never stops. What if it was one of us? Then you better come forward now. If it was you, I'll have you as a guest on the stream right now. I'll have you hop in a Discord call. Just kidding. You're a child, so don't do that. But what if, though? What if I did? Blue carpenter bees? How does a bee get to be blue? Do they, like, pollinate blueberry plants? I don't even know. Do purple bees make purple honey? Is this how they get the purple ketchup? By incorporating the pollen of the purple buzzwole bee? The wood bees near my house are blue. I've never heard of this. I've never heard of multicolored disco bees. It sounds amazing. I'm a little worried because we don't have any inventory space, so if we get something good out of this treasure chest, I might have to make a difficult decision here. Ooh, Nautilus. That's actually really good, because we have a second one at home. That would be the two we need for both Penny and the Dwarf. I think I tossed the iron ore here. As much as it pains me to do so, I think it's the right play. We'll get lots more iron ore in the future, undoubtedly. Alright, and then we're going to pass out here, presumably. One more fish in? Nope. Disco Bees sounds like a band name. Probably, like, I think there's like a 75% chance that it is a band name. Excuse me? Okay. I wasn't, like, moving for a second while I was pressing the button. Oh, I didn't level up, so my energy is... Ooh, my energy kind of tanked. Why keep the largemouth bass? Are they not worth money? I'm trying to keep all the fish so I can, you know, sell them. Come by the shop and check out the new rods. We've got iridium rod access already. You're lucky I found you last night. I passed out, like, literally outside your tent, Linus. Okay. Deposit all this stuff here for now, all these fish. This is not a fish chest, necessarily. But that's where they're going to live for the time being until we go and sell them probably tomorrow, I guess, for the Egg Festival, right? There's a band name for everything. It's so true. It's probably a band named Chloe and the Timbeads out there already. Like before, like apropos of nothing at all about this stream. Alright, so we definitely want to go pick up Robin's axe. I think the play is actually get Robin's axe, then we go up and fish near the lake. We give Robin the axe. We don't collect the money until afterwards because we're gonna pass out. So we collect the money like right before we're going to the Egg Festival. I think I think that might be the smart move here. So close to 25k. I was trying to decipher what that meant because I'm definitely not close to 25k in terms of money. Then I realized you're talking about my subscriber count. which I don't pay as much attention to as I probably ought to, but we are indeed close. Your drawing tablet died, so you're no longer lurking. No worries, Autumn. Get some 7s in chat from our lurkers. If anyone's lurking, what are you doing right now? Do you happen to be playing Stardew Valley? Are you watching the Game Awards on a different monitor? Are you reading a book? Are you doing homework? Are you studying for finals? Are you investing in cryptocurrency? Blasted, Sleepless Insanity, Cobalt Cryptid, Erica Lane, The Twilight Gamer, Emmy Yanchuk, Dog.Cat, TR, Neon, Spanish Homework, nice, respect it, Linz, Llama, Sale MC, Set. There's a person named 7 that said 7. The ultimate lurker. Maggie is a half lurker. Emmy is packing. Lucian Vela, Korea half lurker. We got a lot of half lurkers in chat today. It's kind of a lax day. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you to all the lurkers. You are the lifeblood of the stream, as always. All right, what was I gonna do? I got totally sidetracked there. We're gonna go find Robin's axe, and then we're gonna go give it to her, and we're not gonna claim the money for it. Sorry, Timby, but I forgot the watering can, but I've watered you in spirit. Playing video games with this in the background. I do much the same thing. I will often have a stream on in the background. I think it is fantastic background noise. You know, it's a fun game I play with myself sometimes when I'm like doing something else and like listening to a stream. Is because I very seldom actually chat in a streamer's chat, but sometimes when I'm listening to a stream, they'll say something and I'll be like, oh, this would be the perfect opportunity to say, to like use this emote or to say this thing, this like commonly used quip or phrase, and I'll think it, and then I'll look in chat and I'll stare at the chat for like the next 5 seconds to see if anyone else says it, and if at least like 2 other people say it, I'll be like, og, I was vindicated. It is a funny thing to say, or at least a few other people thought it was funny. So that's like a little fun game I play with myself sometimes for, you know, a potentially lackluster definition of fun. Am I the only one that does that, or is that is that a thing that people do but never talk about because it's kind of embarrassing? You do the same thing. I'm glad I'm not the only one here. You do that too? There's dozens of us. Alright, spring onions we're keeping around. Lost axe. Oh, hello, Minu. Did you guys hear her? Oh, I think she woke up. Minu? She's woke up. I think she woke up to, like, use the restroom. And she's probably gonna go back to sleep in, like, 30 seconds. Oops. I just heard, like, a staticky noise from my microphone. Hopefully that's not a sign of anything bad to come. Oh, hell. Oh, my goodness. That was quite the sound. I think she'll be okay. If she keeps making sounds, then I'll, like, go check on her. But sometimes she gets, like... I've just gotten more used to it as she's gotten older. She has, like, much more raspy meows. She's got old lady meows now, for sure. Nothing brings the chatters out like the sound of a cat in the background. I can tell you that much right now. Okay, we're gonna go deliver the lost axe and then carry on with fishing. Look at this leek. This leek is amazing. Oh, that's 56 energy right there. I'm honestly gonna eat that because I forgot that I was down to like half energy from passing out last night. You have a calico cat named Faye. That's an awesome name. Your cat woke up when Minu meowed. Man, how loud is it? Oh, I see another leak up there. Alright, Robin, here is your axe. We do not claim the reward money just yet. We want to wait until the Egg Festival for that, to do that. I didn't think you guys would be able to, like, hear Minu loud enough for, like, a separate cat to wake up as a result of it. I didn't... Maybe my mic is better than I thought. Or at least more sensitive than I thought. You have a calico named Sadie. She's fat and mean. Aw. Aren't all cats. At a certain point in their life, they all get... Maybe not all fat necessarily, but they're mean. Every cat has a mean streak, and if you don't think that your cat does, then you haven't seen them around every type of person. Iridium bullhead? That's gotta be worth a lot. Nothing stronger than a cat. It's true. Has anyone else seen, or become acquainted with Owl Kitty? I assume so, because it's a very popular YouTube channel. It's so good. What the gist of the channel is they take their lovely, beautiful black cat, and they green screen it into movie trailers and scenes from, like, classic movies like Jurassic Park, and, like, I think Godzilla versus King Kong was one of them or something. And it's so good. I've only become aware of Owl Kitty's existence in, like, the past 6 months, I want to say. And I'm just in love. I'm pretty sure I've seen every video, like, at least a couple times. They're very, very nice. Got here. I'll take it all for now, but probably gonna end up tossing the rice shoots. What's the channel? It's called Owl Kitty. It's exactly like it sounds. Owl and then Kitty. Top Gun recently. Yeah, I saw that one. We used to have a cat named Pepper, but we called her Peepo. I love that. Welcome back, Frosty Mug. You really haven't missed that much. We've just been fishing. I did return Robin's Lost Axe. That's pretty nice, but haven't claimed the money for it yet. Owl Kitty Jurassic Park is your favorite video. It is a fantastic video for sure. I think that's the first one that I ever saw from Owl Kitty. Speaking of popular internet media that also happens to be good, anyone else binge Wednesday recently? Not Wednesday as in, you know, the day of the week, but the shows featuring Wednesday Addams. Probably a lot of people. I don't know how many people in this chat necessarily, but it's like the most popular show on Netflix right now, and it was being recommended to me left, right, and center. So, you know, I took some time. I would watch the first episode, and that first episode turned into the first 8 episodes, and turns out that's, like, all of them, so... Highly recommended. It's a very good show. I won't say anything too much about it, because it's still very, very new. Nice diamond, by the way. Love to see that. I don't want to spoil anything, but it is a phenomenal show. I think all the actors did very well at portraying the characters, but Jenna Ortega, I think, steals the show as Wednesday Addams. Watch the first episode. Gonna watch it this weekend. Yeah, no spoilers in chat, please. No spoilers, because it is a very spoilable show. But don't worry, you're in a safe space. You love to binge Wednesday. Stay up all night Tuesday so you don't miss any, then take naps on Thursday to make up for lost sleep. That's a +2 in my book. +2 joke right there. It's a good combination of scary and comedy type. It's definitely got like if I were to classify the show Wednesday, I would call it dark humor, I'm pretty sure. That encapsulates the majority of its content, I would say. And if you were to give me a pittance of another genre, I would probably say like mystery. Either way, it's definitely earned its top spot on Netflix right now, in my opinion. You can never be sure when it comes to those, like, most popular shows on a streaming platform at any given time. Some of them can be, like, you know, not that great for, like, for most people, or, you know, cater to a certain demographic or whatever. But Wednesday absolutely is. I don't know. I do think you have to be the right kind of person to actually sit down and watch it, but I do think it's phenomenal if you are that kind of person. All right, we're gonna go ahead and toss this. I will also. I'll keep. Do I keep the bullhead over 3 coal? Really? 3 coal is 3 coal. It's kind of a lot of coal. I think we'll go ahead and toss that carp. Just try and get some golden carp from now on. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this leek. We don't run into too many other issues here. By the way, we got a rare disc. It's rare, so they tell me. Enjoy your dinner, Lady Lee. I plan on streaming for another at least hour and 20 minutes or so. So depending on how long your dinner takes, we'll see. I'm gonna say this is a chub. All in my shot. Love to see. How's that not an iridium chub? Oh, it's because, you know, we're fishing too close to land, I realize now. I think it was still worth it for the bubbles. Yes, definitely send pics of your pets in the Discord channel for pets. If you're ever having a bad day, just go to any Discord server's pets channel and you're loving life. You know, I'll get rid of this coal. I was humming and hawing too much about it. I need the money right now more than I need the coal. If I lose this challenge because of a lack of 3 coal, then, you know, you can yell at me. But until that time comes... The rare disc actually is rare for you. It's like one of the... It's almost at the point of being a recurring meme from my streams that the rare disc is not that rare. Like, didn't I got like 2 or 3 in a single day from the, like, during the Price of Perfection. From just, like, random monster drops. And it always just seems to crop up at the funniest times. r/miscalculations is amazing and very funny. Might have to check that one out. I'm not much of a Redditor myself most of the time, but maybe I can make an exception. Thumbs up if you spend more than an hour on Reddit per week. Thumbs down if no. Put a thumbs down in chat for me. I just want to get, you know, a scale of how popular Reddit is within my chat. I think Reddit is like most other social media platforms. There are things of value there, and there are things of questionable value as well. Alright. This inventory is getting a little spicy here. I'm not gonna lie. I think what I'm gonna have to do... Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, what is that? I think we're taking the largemouth bass over the chub. And I think we do it like that. We keep the chub there. We're gonna go ahead and make a quick pit stop back at home to deposit these fish. I don't think Demetrius, I don't think I have any gifts for Demetrius. I'm gonna make a quick sojourn back home. Let me see. Oh, I forgot to ask that question about Reddit. It looks like mostly thumbs downs. You've never used Reddit. It's your only news source. Decent amount of thumbs ups, too. A lot of thumbs downs. Why is everyone thumbing? I asked if you spend more than an hour per week on Reddit, yes or no. And the consensus was mostly no, unless I'm misjudging things. I think it is a lot like Twitter, where you just have to, you know, look in the right places to find the content you want to see. But for the most part, just, like, ignore the rest of it. That's at least my modus operandi when it comes to Twitter. I used to be on Twitter like a religious amount, or religiously. I guess a religious amount doesn't really make any sense, but I used to spend a lot of time on Twitter, is the gist of it. And I eventually one day had an epiphany that I put down Twitter after spending like 30 minutes of my lunch break, which is my entire lunch break at work, reading through Twitter. And I was like, wait a second, I feel like much less faith in humanity than I did before I started scrolling through Twitter. And that's when I realized it was probably not a good idea to be scrolling through Twitter as much. Like, that's slightly hyperbolic maybe, but only like slightly. There's so much negativity on Twitter, and I mean, there's one thing you need to know about me, !optimism. That command is wired into my brain to tell you how optimistic I'm feeling at any given moment of the day. And we got a pretty good track record for keeping that that high. So, you know, pessimism and negativity, they've got their place. You know, I'm not opposed entirely to criticism or anything, or saying that, you know, we just have to smile and ignore everything that's bad about the world, but time and a place. And for me, Twitter became very, like, too much of a time and a place for that and, like, nothing else. Yeah, the same epiphany with Twitter. It's kind of mind-boggling how much stuff on there is just, like, makes your day worse when you read it. Right? I'm only on Twitter for you and T-Swizzle and you two only. And I don't tweet, like, ever, so... And Concerned Ape. Yeah, like, I'll go on Twitter every now and again just to see, like, what my friends and stuff have tweeted, or for developers I'm following, like Concerned Ape, for instance. But for the most part, if it's, like, important enough, then I'll hear through other sources than Twitter anyway, so I very rarely check it these days. When do we move past chill fishing stream? Probably once we hit the Egg Festival, and then we have to do a lot of farming for the strawberries. And after that point, I think... Here's my game plan right now, is I want to fish my little heart out until the Egg Festival to get as much money as I can for as many strawberry seeds as I can, preferably like 80 or 90. Then I plant those. And once they're planted and watered and all taken care of, then I think I'm going to go ahead and try to prioritize getting deeper in the mines. First, I'll probably send my pickaxe into Clint for an upgrade. Then, during the upgrade days, maybe I'll do more fishing. And then we'll go mining, and then fishing and mining. And we'll probably do that alternating on and off throughout the spring. And then once summer hits, we'll see how much money we have, and probably reassess from there. And start investing in things like a coop and a barn and Joja Marts, and, you know, like get into the desert and all that sort of stuff. Eventually get into Ginger Island, yada yada. That is my current game plan. Let me know if you see any flaws with it. We need the legend. I don't know if we're gonna get the legend necessarily, but it is theoretically possible, I guess. Like, I could go buy some trout soup from Willy to boost my... Is that worth it? There's no shot that I, like, catch the legend that easily. Maybe if, you know, I get to, like, level 8 fishing and happen to hit a rainy day or something, who knows. Because how much does a legend sell for when you have, like, all the perks? Quite a lot, right? That would be a very big cash injection. Too scared to use Discord, TBH? I don't use Discord all that much, honestly. Like, I'll scroll through some things on Discord, like like, I frequent 2 Discord servers, and one of them is mine. And even that one, I don't, like, post an awful lot of stuff. I do read through a bunch of stuff. Just to, you know, stay abreast of how the community is doing and that sort of thing. Go B-Boss music. And the other one is the content creator Discord, because a lot of my online friends are in there doing cool stuff. And I like to, you know, see it, and I'll occasionally post a little, like, reaction emoji. Very rarely I'll actually, like, type something out. But yeah, Discord is kind of intimidating in a lot of ways. Really only use Discord to talk to friends. Yeah, I do it for that too. Like I'll like to talk to friends who I have in real life sometimes. Like we'll play some games if we can't meet up in person. That sort of thing. It is a good forum for that, for, you know, just talking to friends. Just look at pet and animal discords. Yeah, you know what? That's a fair way to do it too, honestly. I actually don't. I might be like totally off sync when I sing those notes because I don't know what it sounds like for you guys. Alright, we're eating some spring onions to stay topped up here for the last little bit of our fishing excursion. Give me those bubbles, please. Ooh, that's not quite enough to reach that. I could probably reach it if I like went over here, but that's a little out of the way. Sounded right to me. Get very paranoid about the audio stuff a lot of the time, so pretty on sync. Because I know way back in the day when I used to stream on, get this, used to stream on Ustream and Justin.tv before Twitch.tv was even a thing. Back in those days, actually might not be able to even get it from up here. Okay, just barely. Anytime you try to do something like that, like sing along with a song or, you know, try to match the notes, the technology was just not there to like be able to sync up your voice and that, unless they were coming from like the same channels, or I don't know, maybe I was just a dumb kid and couldn't figure it out as well. That's probably more likely, but I remember having a lot of experiences like that, both while streaming myself and while listening to other streams. How did I ever get a decent following through streams? I mean, to be honest, I don't think I did. Like, most of the time back in the day, like for the vast majority of my online presence, anytime I would stream, it would be for maybe 10 people at best. Like 10 people would be like a good day of streaming for me. And only once, you know, my no level up video for Stardew Valley popped off, and I kind of pivoted that into, hey, I'm going to do this other challenge for Stardew Valley, The Price of Perfection. Maybe you've heard of it. And then that got, like, decently popular, and, like, way more popular than anything I'd ever done previously as far as streams go. And, like, here we are now. So it was just kind of, like, being around for long enough to eventually get lucky with the algorithm and do something that people seemed to enjoy, and that worked out for me. I'm sure there's faster ways to get there, and faster and better ways to do what I did, but it worked for me in the end. No level up was the big change, yeah. And even that took like 2 years for anyone to even notice. I think it had like somewhere in the neighborhood of 2,000 views before it blew up the other year, last year, which was still pretty good for me at the time. Just goes to show you really can never predict that sort of thing. The algorithm is a strange and fickle beast. Bit of wood, I'll take it. But I would not mind an artifact as well. We've been pretty consistently getting artifacts from fishing treasure chests, so usually at least one a day. I think actually today was no exception because we did get the rare disc, didn't we? I just went and deposited it earlier. Found it in December right before it blew up. For me, it like blew up like 8 different times. And to an extent, like it's still like that video still gets more views than just about anything I've put out on a daily basis. Nothing like that, like what it was at its peak, but it's still like It's encroaching upon 2 million views right now, which is absolutely mind-boggling to me. But you want to know the even more mind-boggling part is that at 2 million views, it is still the second most viewed video I've ever made. The most viewed video does not exist on this channel. It's on a separate channel, and you're one of the real MVPs if you know it without having to look it up. It's a very different beast of a video, I'll tell you that. Like, it got a lot of views for a very different reason. We see the analytics. I would love to see the crazy spike. I don't know what the, Ooh, one last fish? No, Chloe! I don't know what the... Whether it's safe to show analytics too much on stream. I don't see why it wouldn't be, but I have to look into that. I wouldn't mind showing it for sure. It's very cool. That's so mysterious of you. It's pretty easy to find that other video / other channel. So, alright, today is the day before the Egg Festival. So, important things to take note of. We don't want to pass out tonight. Yeah, Egg Festival tomorrow. Thank you, Mayor Lewis, for the subtle reminder. We don't want to pass out tonight so we can save as much money as possible. We want to sell all our fish tonight, including the ones that are down at the beach. We want to... Is there anything else we want to do leading up to it? I want to build a... I want to have a scarecrow ready to go, so I'm probably gonna, like... Well, I should probably clear this field in general just to have it nice and ready for the strawberries coming up, right? So we want to sell all our fish, we want to clear the field, we want to... There was something else, but I forgot. Was it a collab? It was not a collab, no. You watched Hamilton because I recommended it and you loved it? I'm glad to hear that, Radioactive Blaze. It is a fantastic musical. Get it all set up. Like, I could till the ground. I could do that, but a lot of it will become untilled because there won't be anything planted in it until tomorrow. But at the very least, I should clear out this area. So I'm gonna go ahead and... I think we just, like, sell all the fish from our shipping bin here. Like, there's no reason to go down to Willy and sell them directly to him. No reason I can think of, anyway. Should I keep these chub? Should I keep some chub for energy purposes, is the question. People were telling me chub is good for energy, and I have 16 silver star chub here. I'm going to leave them for now. Hit me with a thumbs up in... You know what? Yeah, no, hit me with a thumbs up. We'll just do informal poll. Thumbs up in chat if I should sell the 16 chub. Thumbs down if no, if I should keep it for energy. Who were y'all's top artists this year? Are you speaking of Spotify Wrapped? I keep hearing about that, but I've never been on Spotify, so... Thumbs up. Thumbs up is to sell the 16 chub. Thumbs down to keep it for energy. I mean, you know what might be a benefit of selling directly to Willy is that we'll see how much money we actually have, and then we can use that as a barometer to see whether we should sell the chub or not. Probably get more by the time you've eaten more than half of them. That's fair. Kind of a mix of thumbs in chat. I see a lot of thumbs ups, but a lot of thumbs downs as well. At least like 3 thumbs downs to like like 5 thumbs ups. Most people are probably in favor of selling the chub. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna deposit all the fish for right now. I will get my materials out to clear the farm. Well, the watering can to take care of this business. Go ahead and clear this area down in front here, and then I'm gonna go down to Willy. I'll sell all the fish that I have other than those chub. We'll see how much money I have at that point, and then reassess. That song truly awakens my demons. I've instilled something in people by using that song during that moment in the no level up video. I want to use it again in the video that I'm currently working on as well, but it has to be at the right moment because it has such a legacy in that video now, at least amongst my audience. If this other video like is decently popular, most people probably won't even notice it either way. Hey Lisa, hope you're having a great night. We're still chilling out here, having I think a pretty good time. I don't want to speak for everyone else, but I'm having a good time. Unfortunately, these cauliflower did not grow in time to actually for us to sell them. I thought I had planted them like on the very first day, so like I thought they were mixed seeds. We planted on the first day, but we must have planted them like a day late or something. Either way, it's fine. I'm not too concerned there. What do I use to edit my videos? Adobe Premiere Pro. It is just the one that I've learned the most. I know there are other options out there, like cheaper options that are probably good enough for what I need them for a lot of the time, but that's what I use. I should also use After Effects for a lot of the stuff that I do, or that I'm working on, at least in this current video. I think it would save me a lot of time and grief, but I don't have the I don't currently have the budget to squeeze in another Adobe program into my subscription, unfortunately. Let's see. Anything else I should... I mean, I think this is probably... We'll clear out this little section over here as well. Just run our energy bar dry. Probably go catch more... I'll probably end up fishing a little later today anyway, so I'll need to get more energy, but... Now I think this is important. Gotta get ready for the big day. The one sad thing is that by going to the Egg Festival, we will miss out on like a full day just to get our strawberry seeds, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. Would it be possible to have a video live stream a few days after with director's commentary? It's funny you should mention that, J Nuggets. I was actually thinking of doing that exact thing when the video comes out. Like, I'll find myself in the editing bay doing various things, and I'll be like, oh, it'd be fun to talk about this with people and like tell them like the story behind this, like the process of editing this part of the video. So I probably will do that at some point. I don't know exactly when, but you can count on it that we will do a stream like that of a sort of director's cut or director's commentary of the new video coming up. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Okay. That is pretty good like that. There's an amount of wood and stone and stuff we got out of that too, which is nice. Let me deposit all this kerfuffle. Go grab this fiber while I'm thinking about it as well. I'm glad most people seem to be on board with the idea of a director's commentary. I think it would be a fun time for sure. Okay. Now we're gonna go take these fish. Willie is open on Fridays, right? I don't see a reason why he wouldn't be necessarily, but I'm kind of scared now that I've put the thought out there in the universe. Place your bets now as we make the long walk to Willie's shop. How much money will we have once we sell all of our fish? Keep in mind, this is not all of our fish. This is a fraction of what we have. There's also a bunch more in the... Haley's ignoring me. I wouldn't have it any other way. Exclamation point, Haley. I wouldn't have it. But there's a bunch more in the chest outside of Willie's shop itself. So place your bets now. Where will we land? I sense you've been spending some time in the community center. My man blatantly sniffs the air around me and then has the audacity to say, I sense it? Why don't you, like, own up to your true intentions, Lewis, and say, I smell a rat poop on you? Just come out and say it. We all know it to be true. That's what the community center probably smells like anyway. 1,500. I hope it's more than 1,500. We'll see, so we'll see though. Hello, Elliot. Fresh air is good for body and mind. Those seagulls kind of making me feel a certain type of way though. They kind of look like they're having a good time. All right, we're selling all of our fish. 14,000 is Blasted's guessed. There's a wide range of guesses here. I've seen 3,078, 1,500, 14,000. Smell is a sense. I mean, you're technically wrong. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Up to 5,700 so far. But don't forget, oh my gosh, I forgot how many fish we had in here. Yo. He's cracked? I didn't realize fishing was actually, like, this good. Okay, we're up to 9,000. 9,100. And we keep on going. We just keep on going. Just keep grabbing more and more fish, please. It'll be 14,000, trust me. I'm starting to believe Blasted. We're at about 12,000. A little bit more to go after this. 14,000. So you're pretty much spot on there, Blasted. You know, because we had a little bit before we even started selling these things here. That's a lot of herring, though. That's 12 herring right there. There we go. $15,444 is our final total after all that fishing. Andrew Freeman is thinking 16,000. I don't know if I can let that guess count. But that is quite the substantial sum. I'm not gonna lie. Part of me wants to buy this iridium rod, but I know that's foolish. We could buy the fiberglass rod. Might not be a bad idea. We have a lot of bait. Get the backpack and the strawberries. We have so much money. Like I only really want 90 strawberries, which is 9,000 gold. Your stream was behind. Likely story. Should I buy the fiberglass rod? Is it worth it? I do think we should buy the backpack. I think Lisa's right about that. Need 154 strawberries. That's a lot of strawberries. Do we need that though, or are there other ways of making money as well that we can fall back on? I think 90 strawberries should be plenty. 90 or 100 strawberries. You usually skip the fiberglass rod now that you're better at fishing. I mean, the bonus that the fiberglass rod would provide is that fish would bite faster. But I think we can probably... I think you're right. We just skip to the iridium rod when we're ready, which we're not ready for right yet. Thank you, Willie. Some Argon love in chat for Willie for just happening to have $15,000 he was willing to spend on my random catches. All right, we'll take all this back because, like, why wouldn't we, I guess? Might as well pick up a little bit of extra forage we can sell from the shipping bin. Now let's head up to Pierre's to grab the backpack. Good time for this song, by the way. It is feeling pretty triumphant. We're going to Pierre's! Yo, what the heck? It's the greatest luck of all time. It's meant to be. Yo, Pierre. I've got literally your only loved gift in the entire world here, buddy. Enjoy. It's his all-time favorite. Just don't ask me where I got it, sir, please. All right, we'll take that. That's a lucky find. Backpack upgrade, yes, please. Not gonna buy the second one yet because it's what, 10,000? 10,000, so not yet. Abigail, definitely gonna enter the egg hunt tomorrow. Absolutely, we're gonna get a world record. Gift for Pierre, that was amazing. I always wonder how Pierre feels when I come to cash in all those tea saplings. I should probably be befriending Caroline, honestly. Maybe get some tea sapling money at some point. Might not be a bad idea to invest in, but for now, we're doing all right. Lewis. Oh, I've already talked to Lewis, apparently, or else he's just giving me the cold shoulder. Mark the time, by the way. I usually go back through the VODs and, well, on the first one anyway, because this is the only one I have so far. I go back through the VODs and check for the times while it's still fresh in my memory, so to update the spreadsheet. He smelled me. Okay. Next order of business. I don't really need to sell the chubs right now. Like, I still have 16 chubs. 16 Silver Star chubs here. I think they're better saved for energy right now than they are for money, because I already have more than enough money. And if I need the more money, I can sell them later, but for now, I think that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and sell. Community center fish. I think we're going the Joja route. That's what chat persuaded me to do this time, so we're not worrying too much about that, which I think is a smart move, honestly, because having to focus on the community center stuff in addition to everything else would be a bit too headache-inducing for me, but a good shout-out regardless. Am I binning the potatoes? You know what? I think I should bin those potatoes, you're right. I think that was why we were leaving them, because we didn't want to waste any money ahead of time. That's a good call. Bin the potatoes. Have a good one there, Autumn. Thanks for tuning in. I like you can sell millions of dollars worth of produce to Pierre, and the man has the audacity to complain about struggling. It's, you know, I mean, he has to pay for that produce. He pays us, but then I assume that he sells it for a profit elsewhere, so I don't know. My man is, he's a Scrooge McDuck of this world. Well, I guess, you know, Morris is probably the Scrooge McDuck, and then does that make Pierre like the Huey? Who knows, man. Okay. Speaking of energy, I'm going to use some of these chub to get energy so I can get my field in order here. I'm going to commit to it now. I'm going to get 90... I'm going to get 90 strawberry seeds. Should I hoe the ground now, or is it worth it? Because a lot of it will become unhoed overnight, won't it? Should I just wait until I have the energy tomorrow morning to hoe? And then, like, hoe it and water it. I'll get my... I might as well, while I'm thinking about it, get my scarecrow built. Hoe in the morning, yes. Can I make sprinklers today? I don't have the sprinkler recipe, right? Because I'm not high enough farming level yet. So we're going to be watering a lot. Hoe and water in the morning before going to the festival. That seems to be the play. Fertilizer is always good for a few extra gold. I don't think we have the fertilizer. Oh, wait, we do have the fertilizer recipe. You're right. We got 90 sap. That's pretty good. That's 45 fertilizer. So that'll be half of our strawberries fertilized. That's a good shout out. There's our Gregory, first Greg of the day. You know, I can cash these in now because I'm not gonna pass out tonight anyway, so we're good. Do I need 2 scarecrows to cover our whole field? I'm gonna make 2 scarecrows. I think, yeah, I'm gonna make 2 scarecrows. Eventually, I'm going to have a big enough field that I don't need 2 scarecrows anyway, so might as well preemptively take care of it, because it might be for this anyway. Okay, get the scarecrows, put them in here for now. Craft all the fertilizer. Boom. The return of Greg. Greg the garlic farmer, I think it was. Anything else I need to do today? Anything else that is of the utmost importance? Should I, because I have the money for it now, I should probably... Oh, I'm not going to be able to make it, am I? I was going to say I could go drop off my pickaxe for an upgrade at Clint, But I'm not going to be able to make it before 4 p.m. Can I make it before 4 p.m. to Clint's? There's no shot, right? That's such a long way. Is it worth even trying? Upgrade something, run. I have to try. I have to try. We're making a run for it. We're making a run. Come on, Chloe. 320? There's no shot. There's no shot. Ooh, 330? Chloe, please! There's no way. There's no way on this earth. 340. 350. The music is too intense. It's not gonna happen. It's not. It's already done. Already done. That's 4 p.m. right there. And it's not open like at 4 p.m. It's like, Clint, why are you such a... I can't say this word. It's a PG-13 stream. Clint, no. Oh, man. Penny, do you believe this? If you dig in the dirt, you can sometimes find some interesting things. Look, I know I have to get you many more artifacts. You don't have to rub it in, all right? I don't know you. I gave you a daffodil. Rip. Have a good night there, Blaze. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, that was kind of an L for sure. I hope that one doesn't come back to haunt me too bad, but it is what it is. Reset? I could reset the day, but no, I'm not. If it's not like a total game-breaking failure, I think I'm okay with it. I won't be able to give it to him tomorrow because of the festival, but the day after, we can do that. It is unfortunate, but... Alright, I'll leave that in there just to remind me. How to get a kid to know you, give them a daffodil. Hey, I mean, not entirely wrong. What else can I do today? I guess I can go fishing for a little bit to get some extra, just a little bit more residual spending cash. Is there anything else more pressing I should be doing? Like, I could go give gifts to people, I guess. I could give a few gifts to a few people if need be. But no one's really, like, that pressing right now. Like, all the people who have the most pressing gift timelines, I've already given gifts to. Like, 2 gifts already, so I think we're alright. So I think I'm probably just gonna go fishing again. Just chomp down on these spring onions real quick. What the game name? This is Stardew Valley. Welcome, Furnace Guy. I hope this might be your first time here. You're not even sure what the game is, but I hope you enjoy yourself. Oops. Have a good one, crazy dude. Take care. Alright, we're going fishing. You'll be able to buy the calendar from Robin when you have the bucks. I was also thinking of buying the phone, because I think someone in the comments of one of the VODs, of the first VOD, like the planning VOD, I believe it was Mickey Joe, who is a, I've seen them around the streams before. They mentioned buying the phone so I can check Gus's saloon, like, so I can check the dish of the day remotely instead of having to go out of my way to check it by going to the actual saloon, which I think is a really good call. In case this dish of the day ends up being something that I need or want, that would make gift giving easier. So in addition to the calendar and the phone, house upgrade eventually, I think they would, yeah, both would be pretty good. Oh, show. You got crank calls and telemarketing, so you never got a phone again. I've never owned a phone in Stardew Valley. I couldn't get one during the price of perfection because it was obviously not required, and I've never had one before or since, so... Can you buy stuff over the phone, or do you just have to go and get it? You can't buy stuff, so if the dish of the day was something I wanted, I'd still have to go and get it. But it would save me trips where, like, you know, it's the dish of the day is something I've already gotten, or if it's something I don't actually need, then I wouldn't have wasted the time going my way for that. Yo, frozen tier? If Sebastian comes out here tonight, I can give that to him. You haven't either, but you play mobile. Concerned Ape, how long are you going to make the mobile users cry for the 1.5 update? They've waited long enough. No, I don't want to put too much more pressure on him. He posts a tweet like every couple months or so saying like, hey, mobile users, just so you know, I'm still working on the 1.5 update. And I fully and wholeheartedly believe him that it's just like a total mess to try and port everything to mobile, so... But I don't doubt that it will arrive eventually. He said February 2023 at the latest. I hope that remains true. Because 1.5 is a fantastic update. It added a lot of really good stuff to Stardew Valley. I would like everyone to be able to enjoy it on any platform they prefer to enjoy it on. He's trying for the end of 2022, though. Oof. Now that's a tight deadline if I've ever heard of one. Although I have no earthly idea how close that is to completion, so maybe it's more realistic than I'm realizing. Has something to do with the platforms and the licensing of the software that could take a while to sort out. That's probably the bulk of what's taken so long, yeah. Well, then, mobile users, I do hope that you get the Christmas gift you so rightly deserve after all this time. You've been very patient. Patience is something I can deeply respect. What time should I leave the lake here so that I don't pass out? Because I don't want to pass out and lose a bunch of money beforehand here. Now that we actually have like a decent chunk of change, to pass out now would be not wise. I can probably make it home like if I leave it like 12:30 or so. Gray cheesy egg sandwich, you and I were on the exact same wavelength. Yeah, 12:30, somewhere around that area. 12:30 to 1. I feel like I've made it back just barely when leaving at 1 before, but I don't want to cut it that close. You know, I was thinking, like, why isn't Sebastian out here? Doesn't he normally come out here? But then I realized it's Friday, so I think he's actually at the saloon, isn't he? I was just eyeing the frozen tier in my inventory and thinking of him. One is definitely pushing it. Every 10 minutes is 7 IRL seconds. Yeah, but Chloe's fast. Do you see how she almost made it to Clint's today? It was kind of amazing. He had to be there. He's home by now. He leaves the saloon at 9. I thought he stayed out later than that, but I could very well be wrong. I'm no Sebastian expert. Made it to my house by 1, or by leaving at 1, not the bed. That's probably a fair point, yeah. If you pass out in the house, do you still lose money? I know you still lose money if you pass out on the farm, but in the house itself, I don't think you do. Made it on Fiber Farm, that's what I was thinking of, yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't make much sense if you pass out in your own house, and then... Could you imagine the storyline of that? You pass out literally like a few meters from your bed. You wake up in your bed. You're like, how did I get here? I must have like crawled in my sleep. You go outside. There's a mail in the box, and it's like Joja employees found you passed out on your own living room floor last night at 2 in the morning. And they put you snugly in bed. We've charged you $1,000 for this service. Thank you for using Joja. Could you imagine? Alright, this will be our last fish, I think. Alright. I probably could have maybe squeezed in one more fish there, but I'm not going to cut it any closer than I have to here. We're basically out of energy anyway, so. What were Joja employees doing in my house? Asking the real questions, yeah. How'd you get a key? Bad enough that people find you passed out on your farm. True enough, honestly, yeah. Like, that's already, like, why are you wandering the fields of my farm at, like, 4 in the morning or something stupid like that? Okay. Pause all this nonsense. I'm gonna sell everything except these chubs for energy. Deposit the frozen tier. Sell, sell, sell. Good night, Tim Beeb. It is time, my friends, for the Egg Festival. Another 2,000 gold. That makes up for the money we spent on the backpack. 2,069. Alright, Egg Festival time. Let's go. We cannot afford to waste a single moment here. Cauliflowers, they're getting sold instantly. You know what? Sell one, save one for Jody. I know she asks for a cauliflower at some point. Thanks for the money, Dad. Thanks for the money, Dad. Yo, legend. Dad. Just sent me an extra $1,000 in the mail. I love it. You love to see it. Alright, get out the basic fertilizer. Get out the watering can. Get out some chub for energy restoration purpose. Well, actually, we still have the spring onions, so we're all right there. Got the hoe already. I don't need the bamboo pole for right now. Perfect timing. You said it. All right, so we're going to do... Should we do 90 strawberries? I feel like that's a good threshold, just because I saw it in a Stardew Valley guide. Like a min-max guide for the first spring. And I do think it's a good compromise between, like, the amount of strawberries you have and, like, having... Because I have to water all the strawberries because we don't have any sprinklers, remember. Don't forget the quest money. I think I cashed them in... Yeah, I cashed them in yesterday. But that is a good shout-out. Thank you, Karita, for the reminder, and Maggie. Zipporah, you're late, but you know what? You're also just on time. Did you know that? We're about to do an Egg Festival world record. All right, I'm gonna do what my heart tells me. We're gonna go with 90 strawberries. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we do 9 by 10. It's 2. Counting with Argon, that's 3. Everyone's favorite stream segment. 4. Ooh, clay. 5. 1 scarecrow should be more than enough for this now that I'm looking at it. 6. Usually get 100. 100 on the dot would be kind of nice. 7. Make a nice square patch of strawberries. 10 by 10. 8. 9, almost there. 7 for the lurkers. Oops, I accidentally... That's okay. Single mismanaged tile, it's fine. Alright, that's 10. I mean, it feels so nice. It's look at how perfectly lined up it is with the house, too. I feel like that's good. I feel like 90 is alright. Energy too low to water. But we got energy restoration items, so we're good. The most intense watering montage you've ever seen, set to the perfect music. Alright. Go ahead and eat up all our spring... I think I'm just gonna consume the rest of these spring onions, honestly. That's the lucky strawberry spot. It was meant to be. If I hoe in sprinkler pattern, I won't have to water the whole month. That would have been a smart idea, honestly. You know what? Can't deny that, but I feel like I'm committed now. Especially because the festival does start pretty soon. Although I technically don't have to get there until 2 p.m., so we're still doing alright. Fertilize before planting. I'm with you, Lisa. Shoot. I'm probably going to have to get some chub to re-energize. I don't think I'm going to be able to water this entire field, but just out the back those spring onions. Should be able to get this row. Alright, get me some chubs. Where my chubs at? I didn't mean to open the text box. Get that out of here. Alright, I think that might be good enough. Might be just enough energy to finish watering up here. At least partially sprinkleable. When will we get our sprinklers? It'll be like, will it be after our very first strawberry harvest? Probably. Okay. That's good. Now we fertilize. Perfectly half-fertilized field. Fill up my watering can. Don't forget my scarecrow. Good call. Thank you, Malehu. Deposits. Scarecrow. Might as well put them both out. No reason not to. Alright, scarecrow right there. And right there. Perfect. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. The most symmetrical farm you've ever seen, not clickbait. Water Tim Beam, accurate. We're still going to make it to the Egg Festival in time, don't you worry. In fact, I could even go get some spring onions if I wanted to. Where is Tim Beam anyway? Is he in the house? He's chilling somewhere else. Did I complete introductions? After that, you can get money from requests that after gifting someone anything. I did not do that because I'm going to finish my introductions at the Egg Festival here. It's not too much money that I'm missing out on, so I'm not overly concerned, but I do appreciate you looking out for that as well. Alright. And time. Egg Festival, here we are. Alright. Strawberry seeds, we're buying a bunch. 25, 50, 75, 80, 85, 90. 90 is our magic number. We still have almost $8,000 left. Anything else worth buying here? That plush bunny is kind of tempting, I'm not gonna lie. Chat, stop me. I'm about to buy this plush bunny. I don't know why. I just see it here, and maybe it's like, maybe I'm trying to make up for lost time because I couldn't spend money on frivolous things in the price of perfection. And now I see this plush bunny, and I'm like, I could just have that, and no one will be mad. But many people would be mad at me, including probably myself later down the line. So you know what? Plush bunny, get it next year. You know what? That's a good compromise, Cobalt Cryptid. I appreciate that. Now we go and talk to everybody. Get our friendship up. Get our friendship up. It's just a numbers game at the end of the day. Chat was talking about squishmallows and pillows. It was getting inside my head and I didn't even know it. Alright. The fruit punch is unusually good. Pardon me for skipping past so much dialogue, but I have seen this dialogue many times, and I'm probably not the only one, so... We're gonna make the long roundabout here to go and even talk to Pierre. Not like we're on a time limit right now or anything, so... It's big and soft and cute. My thoughts exactly, honestly. Don't touch anything. I saw you had a plush bunny back here, buddy. Where's the plush bunny? Give me the plushie and no one gets hurt, Pierre. Couldn't even see the emote because it was hidden. Exactly as I planned. We're not polling for the bunny, I regret to inform you. We'll probably pick it up next year, but just as a compromise, you gotta line it just so. Wait for it. It's not. Oh! Wait. Shoot! This is. We'll get there, chat. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. It's got to be just like. It's all. Oh, perfect! It's perfect. It's perfect. Perfectly lined up. Exclamation point optimism. Alright. You still talking, Harvey? Evelyn? George, that's our final introduction that we needed, so that's pretty nice. Hello, Haley. Looking forward to the flower dance. I'm not gonna be able to dance with anyone at the flower dance, I'm pretty sure. Even if I give, like, all the gifts I can to Penny, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be enough to get her up to the dancing status. Screenshotted. We do have some fan art already. I remember of this of Chloe being in here. I do remember that. It's one of my favorite pieces of fan art. I mean, they're all some of my favorite pieces of fan art, but that one tickles me in a certain kind of way. The bunny democracy. Part of me really does want to. It is just like right there, you know. It's big, soft. It's big, it's soft, and it's cute. Pastel banner? Not worth, just not the same, man. Same. It's so cute. It's so cute, chat. I'm flipping a coin. And by that, I mean I'm going... Hey, Siri. Flip a coin. Heads would buy... Shoot. I should probably... Alright, sorry. Sorry, Siri. 1 second. Heads, we buy the plush bunny. Tails, we do not buy the plush bunny. Hey, Siri. Flip another coin.
It's tails.
Can't argue with Siri. Can't argue with Siri. I know it was heads the first time, but, you know, that was before we stipulated the rules, so... Absolutely rigged. The coin has spoken. Everyone in the chat is going to be against Siri. It's like one of those Telltale games. Chat will remember that. Rigged. What? Why is it rigged? How is it rigged? You must call it ahead of time. Yeah, I called it ahead of time the second time. The first one was a false start. Next year, I promise. Next year we'll get all the bunnies, which is only one, but still. Siri hates bunnies, confirmed. All right, let's get this Egg Festival world record real quick, shall we? We're definitely ready for the egg hunt, Mr. Lewis. Let's see if I still have these egg hunt chops. Here we go, folks. It's time for the highlight of today's festivities. The annual annual spring egg hunt. Sorry, I still got bunnies on the mind. I did it legit, very definitely not rigged. You heard Siri, she said it's tails. Calm down, kiddos. You're gonna need all your energy if you hope to find eggs and taking home the exclusive prize. Actually, it doesn't cost any energy to hunt for the eggs, Mayor Lewis. That's a false statement. I didn't bring any chubs. Everyone ready? Let the egg hunt begin. Different music from the traditional egg hunt, because we're going non-in-game music this time. Maru, that's my egg. You don't get to have it, Maru. That's mine. I know I literally just met you today. At least in this timeline. We're going is minimum 16 eggs or reset. Gotta be careful. I can't. Oh gosh, I went off script. I went off the route. We might only get like 14 or 15. Been a while since I've done the egg hunt, so apologies. Shoot, I'm so behind. I'm so behind. Jazz is intercepting me. This is not good. This is not good at all. I need the music in order to actually perform properly in the egg hunt. 15? Can we get 15? 15's pretty good. 15's good, chat. 15's good. You're cheering for Vincent? I turned the entire chat against me because I wouldn't buy this bunny. I was the one that came up with the idea for buying the bunny, chat. You can't all just cheer for Abigail or Vincent or... Well, no one's cheering for Sam regardless, let's be real. I'm the one who came up with the idea for the bunny. I'm equally upset. We're on the same side. I promise. Anyway, look at all those eggs. The winner of this is... It's Chloe. We all knew it to be true. Look, turn against me all you want, but let Chloe have her day in the sun. She didn't do anything wrong. It's because I put the bunny in front of you and then I took it away. Alright, at least we got a nice straw hat for the occasion. Yo, it's a raven! Alright, now we plant all our strawberry seeds. Don't mind if I do. That's beautiful. It's beautiful, chat. All watered, it's all fertilized, it's all ready to go. Just like that. How to win friends? Give someone a gift? You insult me. I started the Civil Bunny War, apparently. Oh my gosh. Got a little bit of time left in the day here, so I think, well, I'll keep the watering can on me for tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go down to the little miniature quarry at the south of the farm, and got some energy here. We'll use that to mine any ores or geodes that may have happened up down here, because it's been a while since we checked this. A single geode. A single tear rolls down my cheek. Water Timby? Did I not water Timby earlier? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, you got me. You got me thinking I did not water my boy. I always water my boy. Okay. I'll say I should move the stone over here as well. We're gonna have... Okay, tomorrow's Sunday, so Sunday is... We need to start giving gifts again. We need to check the Queen of Sauce. I'm gonna... So let me get the Nautilus fossils, so we can give one of those each to... I haven't given a Nautilus fossil to either Penny or the Dwarf, right? Pretty confident in that. Yeah, no, we haven't. So we're good there. Linus, tomorrow I can give you a... I've already given a wild horseradish, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna give Linus tomorrow. I haven't given him a daffodil. Okay. Daffodil hype for Linus. For Leia, I want to hit Leia up as well. I can also give her a daffodil. Pretty sure she likes daffodils. You're the only winner in this situation. Andrew's just having a great time. Yeah. Does Leia likes daffodils, right? Dance with Haley? I don't think we're gonna be able to make it for Haley, unfortunately. Her birthday is tomorrow. I should give Haley something. I've already given Haley a daffodil. We can give her another daffodil, though, for sure. Just, you know, as a nice birthday present. Any other gifts I can give readily here? Does the wizard does like quartz, right? Pink cake? If pink cake is available at the saloon, then potentially. Or at the traveling cart, I guess. Check that. Wizard probably likes quartz. I'm gonna double check that. Got my spreadsheet here, might as well use it. Wizard does like quartz. Okay, so that's an easy one right there. That's a gimme. Then, oops, getting all my windows confused here. Then, what else? What else? What else? What else? We're gonna go ahead and take our pickaxe in for an upgrade. And then, I mean, don't yell at me, but we're probably gonna fish again tomorrow after we've done all our errands, like given our gifts, done all that good stuff. We're probably just gonna go ahead and, yeah. Abby eats quartz. I could give Abigail quartz. I could also give her an amethyst, in theory. Or you know what? We'll swing by Amethyst. Amethyst? We'll swing by Abigail's and give her an amethyst. The Great Stardew Fish-a-Thon. Okay, so we go check traveling cart while we're down there at the wizard as well. Might as well. Upgrade pickaxe. I already got that one. I got the materials for that. Got our watering can to water tomorrow morning. I think we're good. You know what? We're gonna open these geodes. We're gonna open these geodes when we go to Clint's. That way we can have some minerals on hand for potential potential wizard gifts as well. I think we're in a good spot here. Get the super rare green jelly one day. It's possible. We've seen it happen in chat before, but for now, exclamation point jelly. Try your best. Only one chatter gets to do it every minute, so it's kind of exclusive. Okay. I think I'm in a good spot. I'm just like double and triple checking my brain space. Anything else I can do? You know what? Why don't we just spend the last little bit of time we got here? Let no minute go to waste. Just clear some space on the farm here. Actually, save some of that grass, because I do need it for animal feed. Believe it or not, we're actually going to have animals on this farm for the first time in, like, Chloe's history. No, I don't even have enough energy to chop down those trees. Okay. I'm content then, I think, to just go to bed. Mixed seeds, we'll save some of those for summer, I think. I think summer mixed seeds are pretty alright. Need stamina to water, go to bed. You're so right! Oh gosh, I'm dumb. Okay, that's fine. Going to bed. A little 175 gold for a single cauliflower. Day 14 of spring, a big, important day. Queen of sauce, number 1. Let's get that in order. Coleslaw, I don't think is actually even a loved or liked gift for anybody, so that's not really that much of an issue, but it's the principle of the matter. Now we water our little heart out. So how are you guys doing? Oh, me? I'm just watering, you know. Just farmer things. We're just watering. What did Haley say? Nice shoes, are those made out of plastic? That's one of my favorite quotes. How long do strawberries take to grow the first time? I think we didn't use speed grow or anything. We'll get a total of 2 strawberry harvests out of this, right? Is it 2 or is it 3? The song's a bop. Every song is a bop in Stardew Valley, except for Sam's band's like metal mix. We don't talk about that one. 2 harvests. I knew it was either 2 or 3. I can never remember which one. Strawberries. But 9 days for the first harvest, and then like 4 days thereafter, something like that. Not that it matters, but it is important. Like it's not like we can change it, but I think it's just nice to know. Get it on the 21st. Perfect. Okay. Deposit this, take these for energy, and away we go on a gifting spree. Going on a gift-giving extravaganza. Hold on. Priorities. Grab the watering can. Gonna need it. Ah, boom. You have 3 harvests, you need like 2nd tier fertilizer. Timbeeb, you're kind of... He's like a creepypasta monster over there. Do you see that? Ew, it smells. Don't talk about Krobus that way. Check Gus first. Gus doesn't open until noon. So I'm going to check over here when I go to give the wizard his gift. Got a pink cake for me? Or anything else of that? She's got sunflowers! Sunflower for Haley! Pog! Yo! Alright, is there anything else of immediate importance here? A rare seed. Sweet gem berries are not... They don't count as fruit. But it would probably be a good idea to have one of these. We're going to go ahead and buy a sunflower. A single sunflower. She's got 5 of them. I don't need 5. I could buy pepper poppers or pancakes or anything like this for like Shane. Doesn't Jody like pancakes? 320 for pancakes. Sauce. I checked Queen of Sauce. We got the recipe for coleslaw. You guys weren't paying attention. I was on the ball. I checked Queen of Sauce. Am I taking crazy pills? I'm buying the pancakes. Number 1. We got the stir fry and coleslaw. I got the coleslaw recipe. Are you guys crazy? Or am I gaslighting myself? Am I being gaslit? I'm so confused. Aren't sweet gem berries universal neutral or something? I think that's true. I think that's accurate. Alright, pancakes is easy. You saw me? Thank you, Lisa, for some confirmation. I mean, I got the recipe, so there's no doubt in my mind. Alright, quartz for the wizard. Also, the gift. Apparently the first gift we've given according to the game. I'm right. Argon's right. Thank you. The vindication. People are so upset about this plush bunny fiasco that they're trying to lie to me and get in my head. Gemberry, cannoli, starfruit. But doesn't the sweet gemberry, you can't grow that until the fall, right? Or I guess in the greenhouse as well. So I'm not super pressed to get it immediately. I didn't bring a fishing rod. I should have brought a fishing rod so I could fish outside of Leia's place here. We'll come back. We'll come back for Leia. Haley's not going to be out of her room yet. Penny is right here. Have a Nautilus fossil, girl. This looks special. It is. I fished it up just for you. Don't mind this other one that's in my other hand. Alright. The people wanted to see Abigail. Pancakes are for Jody. Remember that. Go to Abigail. Pierre, he does like dandelions, but I don't happen to have a dandelion. Abigail even like in here? She's in a room with her mom. Okay, we're gonna leave then. Can't sit around waiting too long, so I'm gonna go to Clint. Does Clint like geodes just like as a gift? I know he loves Omni geodes, but does he like geodes? Have a good one, Goat. Thanks for hanging out. Been a long while since I've been part of a stream. I'm assuming the challenge involves gifting everyone as many love gifts as possible. Indeed, loved and liked gifts. We have to fill everyone's gift log in Creatrix, but you got it right. Exclamation point info is the way to go. So we're trying to fill in 2 in-game years. We're trying to fill in everyone's loved, like, favorite gift log here. That is the plan. Welcome, by the way, Creatrix. Happy to see you. Okay. We're gonna go to Clint. Alex, I don't have any of your gifts because you have, like, very few gifts I even have to give you in the first place. Mayor Lewis. I'm so well acquainted with the town. Okay, Clint. I'm gonna check. I feel like Clint might like geodes, but I don't know for certain. He does not. He loves Omni geodes, but he does not have a preference towards any other kind of geode by the looks of things. Which is fair. Entirely fair. So, we start by processing these geodes. Little earth crystal, not great. We want geode-specific minerals if we can. Thunder egg is good. If we can get multiples of specific minerals, like slate we've already given to the wizard, so we can just put that one in the museum. Because that's where it belongs. That's jagoite right there. That's ocean stone? No, that's an alamite. Son of a gun. Go orpiment. Take it. Sandstone. What's the other one we gave to the wizard? It was granite. Little granite state. Sorry to hear that it's been a rough year for you, Creatrix, but I hope things will be looking up for you shortly. Yo, that's our second dwarf helm and our second thunder egg. I don't have enough room in my inventory. I guess I will eat this green algae. Question mark? Alright, process some more geodes, please. That's a second alamite as well. We're doing pretty well here. That's Nicoite. Isn't Nikos like cat in Japanese or something? I hope everything gets better, Creatrix. Can we get some heart emojis or Argon love emojis, whatever you happen to have for Creatrix, one of our lovely mods? All the best to you. Damn great PowerPoint. Thank you so much. Wait, I forgot to remove the Haley images from that PowerPoint. Oops. Alright. We won't worry about these last 3 geodes for right now, because I don't want to have to make a return. Actually, you know what? We can go... No, we're not going to go, because anything that we're giving to the museum, we have, like, multiples of, so... Don't I have work to do? Clint, I just gave you so much money, and I'm about to give you more, because you're going to upgrade my copper pickaxe. Upgrade my pickaxe to copper, I should say. Okay. Let's go ahead and give some stuff to the museum, because we actually can now, believe it or not. I will donate 1 thunder egg, 1 alamite, 1 slate I can give you. The rest is unfortunately... I mean, I could give you an earth crystal, honestly. Not worried about that. Get more of them for sure. The rest of this is unfortunately going to have to go to other people. But a little extra money from archaeology, we'll take it. Imagine eating green algae in front of Clint. Doesn't my man love algae soup? Or does he just give you the recipe for algae soup? One or the other. Okay, we gotta go intercept Haley for her birthday. Undeniably. Let me organize my stuff here. I think she's probably already like way up here, right? Hello, Mayor Lewis. There's Haley right there, enjoying her birthday where she always does. Went shopping last night and picked up a sardine on a chum bucket sale for only 50. Who is this? What have they done with my girl? What? Am I living in an alternate universe? What happened? Haley went shopping for sardines On a chum bucket sale? Huh? She never says this. What happened? My brain. Everything I know is a lie. It's because I sold stuff to Willie? Are you telling me Haley, after the egg festival yesterday, went shopping at Willie's and bought some sardines? One second. Just bear with me for a moment here. Haley. Give me this. This has to be noted. This has to be seen by the people. Hates all fish. Hates all fish. Buys a sardine. What monstrous world are we living in? I am an exclamation point to Haley just says, giggle, I'm so happy. I'm so confused. Everything I know is a lie. Oh my gosh. Alright, well. That kind of hurt my soul just to read this. Like, the text box does not match the person. It was my fish, though. You're not wrong. Everyone knows that Haley loves the taste of Chloe's fish. PG-13 stream, by the way. All right. I didn't say that. You said that. It was disgusting. Yes! Yes! It's come back! Redemption arc. It was disgusting. No wonder Willie was practically giving that trash away. It was one of my less sumptuous sardines, I guess. My sister is so weird. Anyway, she's my best friend now, for the record. I'm so lost now. I don't even know what I was doing anymore. We're gonna go give an artifact of some repute to the dwarf. And then I'll go sort out my inventory, and we'll probably go fishing. So Haley doesn't like Chloe's fish? Oh no. Oh no. I'm not reading the rest of that. The turnaround plot twist of the century. She had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Use that for your no context video? I mean, it kinda, yeah. That one doesn't need any context. Ooh-wee. What a bonding moment. There you go. Get some homie in chat. Homie spam in chat. H-O-M-I. Anything else? I was gonna give an amethyst to Abigail. We can back... Yo, pickle jar rag! Perfect timing. We can backtrack to Abigail now. I also want to backtrack to Leia. I also see an artifact spot. Great. Glad I went away for that one. It's amazing how things just line up like this sometimes, huh? The pickle jar rag after all that. That was... Oh my god. You can't script this stuff any better. Go Caroline. Have I given Caroline... She likes daffodils, right? Have I given Caroline, like, anything? Caroline, I have not. So, congratulations. You're my random daffodil recipient of the day. Jody, I've already given the pancakes today. Is Abigail in here? Or does she go... Where does Abigail go? Question for the ages. Have a good one there, Terrapin. stream's probably not going to go too much longer anyway, for the record. There's Maru. Maru doesn't like anything that I currently have on me. Pretty sure. Have fun working on the farm? Yeah, absolutely. That's good, isn't it? Absolutely. Evelyn? I'm going to take a stab and say that you like daffodils. You just seem like a daffodil-enjoying lady. Where do any of us go? Now you got me thinking. Yeah, that's a philosophical quandary for the ages. Alright. I guess we'll hit up Abigail later, but I do want to definitely find Leia. I haven't given Leia a daffodil yet, right? Yeah. Leia, like, hangs out in the forest exclusively. I'm pretty sure of that. Like, is she over by this lake or something? She very well could be. I knew it. I knew it. Really nice gift, thank you. You hearing banging coming from inside my hut? It's probably just me working on one of my sculptures. I'm not even going to touch that one. It's fine. Bus stop for Abigail? Does Abigail hang out at the bus stop? Leia's schedule is so weird and unpredictable. I know that because I actually looked it up before this stream because I knew that I would have to give her like a lot of gifts, and I wanted to know her schedule at least decently. All right, we have a lot of fuel here for the wizard, like the thunder egg and the alamite especially. Let me like, I'll just try and remember. Well, I don't have to remember those because it'll have a different description compared to the other ones. All right, well, I mean, I'll visit the bus stop, I guess. Dwarvish Helm, we got some good fodder for gifts for them there. We're doing all right as far as gift giving goes. We'll probably spend the rest of the day here fishing. I think it's a nice capstone to a lovely little stream. It's mostly been a fishing stream, not gonna lie about that, but I think the last little bit here we actually did some pretty good stuff. I'm amazed at the amount of money you can make from fishing. I had no idea. I've never done this in early spring. You can only listen to it every once in a while because you're so scarred from Pickle Jar Rag. It does have that effect on people after a certain amount of time. I mean, it's really my own fault for playing it literally non-stop in our jukebox during the Price of Perfection for a solid, I don't even know how long. She's not at the bus stop. I don't know where Abigail goes. Maybe she hangs out at like that bridge or something. Maybe, but it's kind of out of the way now, so I'm not concerned. What I will do is I'm going to bring this frozen tear with me, because Sebastian's going to hang out at the lake tonight like 1000%. Let's be ready for it. You hated Haley in general when Price of Perfection started, but she's grown on you as a stream meme. If you know what, I'll take it. I'll take it. If you can't like Haley as a person herself, as long as you can enjoy the memes that involve her, I'll take that as an absolute win. All right, and let's settle down from a nice, exciting day with a little bit of fishing. Haley's your favorite spouse? Mine too. Wait, Lisa, I thought you liked Sebastian. Did I have that wrong in my head? I feel maybe, I don't know. Better than Seb, Elliot, and Shane. Well, there you go. I knew you liked Sebastian. I didn't know that Haley was your favorite spouse, though. You know, I want to know a bit of interesting lore, is that while I was thinking of ways to, like, after the planning and research stream for this challenge, I was thinking of ways to, like, you know, how do I find a good compromise, like, to make this challenge better? And I looked into, like, what spouses or what people would be best to marry, and Haley was actually, like, a really good option to marry prior to the change to make this loved and like gifts and make it 2 years long. If it was just like 1 year long, Haley would be like a great person to marry because she has the chance to give you poppy seed muffins. And oh, T also bought some stuff from Willie. All right, my name's Chloe, right? Yeah. Just finding this out now, huh? She gives like poppy seed muffins. She gives maple bars, I think, is another one that she can give. She gives like a bunch of stuff that we originally assumed was exclusive to the traveling cart. And part of me really wanted to go that way just to feel vindicated in marrying Haley, but I think the way that I've structured the challenge now is going to be more satisfying overall. It was much more interactive in a good way. Haley is as a spouse, yeah. I honestly feel that too. Aware of our children. Haley's like a really good person when you actually get to know her. She becomes a good person through the magic of friendship. I hate to say it because it's so corny. But it's very true. This backpack upgrade is going to be so nice for these fishing excursions. I can already tell you that. Ooh, a little more fishing treasure. 1 second, Mr. Bullhead. He has more life as a character. 100%. Nautilus, this is Nautilus fossil number 3, which is one of the artifacts, one of 7 artifacts we have to get 3 of, is now taken care of. That's pretty huge, honestly. Now I think as long as we don't need the money, which we don't currently need money for anything specific. Although it would be nice to get started on a coop early, I guess. I was thinking like we save the fish that we catch until we hit level 10, so that we can sell them for as much as humanly possible, much as humanly possible. Which still might be the play. Like we don't need to get started on a coop and barn like super early. It'll be nice to get them when we, I guess, early as we can. I'm thinking summer is going to be our season for that sort of stuff, though. I'm not overly concerned right now. You love the hugs you give him, it's so cute. The hugs you give your spouse, honestly, one of the best parts of the game. Think about marrying Maru or moving in with Krobus. Your billion gold earned save. That is a lot of gold, Maggie. Holy, what was your prime way of getting so much money? Did it involve lots of starfruit? Or was it an ancient fruit farm? Or was it something else entirely that I can't even fathom? Krobus is best. We've had our fun with Krobus on the Price of Perfection. That was a good time. I think he's a good housemate. He doesn't really, like, go out much or do anything. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. I was even paying attention to that, too, and I just got lost thinking about Krobus, as we all often do, I'm sure. It's fine. We'll just eat some chub. The energy deficit tomorrow is going to be kind of nasty unless we happen to get a fishing level tonight. What level fishing was I? I was level 6 or 7. I don't remember. Which is bad because when I check like my skills menu, I won't be able to know whether I'm leveled up or not. Mostly kegs and some honey and some diamonds and tea leaves. You know what? Sounds like a pretty good operation to me for making money. Skill at 7. I want to say we were fishing level 6. So I feel like we might have leveled up, but I'm not, like, I'm like 60% confident in saying that. Hope it's raining tomorrow. That would be quite nice. The Stardew gods are smiling upon me. If we have Yoba's blessing, as it were. Ooh, dressed spinner. I'll take it. Be nice to have when we actually get an iridium rod. Thinking of that billion gold save that you got, Maggie. I do one day want to get a save, or do some kind of challenge or run or something of that sort, where I get like a maximum cash, like maximum possible cash in Stardew Valley, because I'm pretty confident the maximum you can get before it rolls over back to like 0 is like 2.147 billion, the integer limit. For at least the integer limit for how money is stored in Stardew Valley. I'm gonna leave after this fish, by the way. Well, I guess I guess not after this fish, just after missing this fish. I think that would be a fun excursion to do. It's not entirely it would take a long time, and it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility either, so I think it fits nicely in the niche of challenges I do. I think it would be a super, like, it would take a long time. It would be super hype the moment that the cash actually rolls over back to 0. I think that would be so funny to see. Alright. I will save my fish for now, I think. Let's get a third chest going here. I have enough wood to make that happen. I'm gonna save the fish for the time being. I can always sell them later if I decide that I want to just like sell them before hitting level 10, but now I don't need to sell them. Might as well start color coding these chests as well, like I did previously. Something like that and that. Deposit this and this. Keep our chubs for energy purposes. I honestly don't think planting the rice shoots is really worth it. Alright, actually grab my watering can in case I need it tomorrow, which we can find out right now. Yo, it is raining tomorrow! Heck yeah! Thank you, Yoba. Don't need the watering can for nothing. Game Beeb, so cute. Alright, you'll love to see it. And you know what? Just to placate the doubters, coleslaw. You already know how to cook coleslaw. No fishing level. Unfortunate. That's not very much energy that we're starting the day with. It's kind of yikes. Ooh, yeah, ooh. That exhaustion really kind of hurt, but thankfully, the rain saved us today. For now, though, I think that's going to have to be a stream. I am, honestly, I mean, it's a good time to end the stream anyway, but I'm getting pretty hungry. I'm going to go fix something to eat. And then I was going to stream, the original plan was to stream again tomorrow. But now that my dad's visiting, I'm going to spend some time with him. So there won't be another stream until probably... Maybe not until Monday or Tuesday next week. Keep an eye on the Discord. That's where I tend to announce streams right before they're happening. Or, I mean, just if you're subscribed as well. Hey, if you're not subscribed, by the way, subscribe if you want to stay notified of when the streams go live. Also, leave a like on the stream if you happen to enjoy it. If you're still here after all this gobbledygook, then I'm assuming you did enjoy it, so like would be greatly appreciated. It really does help out the channel. But until next week, I'm gonna, you know, go spend some time with my dad and have a grand old time. I hope I'll have some lovely little stories for you by the time I get back next week. Until then, be good to one another, be good to yourselves, have a lovely weekend, enjoy whatever holiday festivities you might have coming up, and I will see you all in the next episode. Send you off with some lovely fan art as per usual. Thanks everyone for joining me tonight. This is Argon Matrix signing out. Thank you and good night. Bye-bye.